You should just get super creepy up in there.
Yeah, just like.
Oh god!
Wait, we're live, right?
Yeah.
Damn it! Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys! That was me being ridiculous and spooky. Continue. Just being me? Just being me? I can't read chat either.
Everybody's saying, hey. What?
Hey. I have to like come up here and read it. So welcome, Halloween episode, Full Tilt. I'm the Crow Hag from Severed. In case any of you were wondering, this is actually my true form, so that's fine. I have to actually take this off so I can read what you guys are saying. Hey guys. Afternoon. Yeah, it is still Halloween over here, so you can celebrate with us. So how are you guys doing? So this is a Full Tilt. I'm gonna be... There's apparently a spooky Halloween maze up in Tiltbrush that I'm gonna try and find. I'm gonna walk through it, and if it's not spooky enough, I'm gonna make my own. So, I'll take a second to see if my earlier shenanigans. Oh my god, Emily! It's
Hi,
been
everybody!
so long since I've had you in my lair.
How's everybody doing? Happy Halloween! The only one spoopy here today is Steph, but that's pretty typical.
I also wasn't here for the Saturday Halloween party with you guys, so I'm gonna show off my.
It was really fun. We missed you.
I caught some of it. I was busy finishing up my Her Lady. Hey, is that a resub or a
Stop
follow?
running! Thank you for the resub.
Cool, thanks for the resub. Where are we? Did you guys do anything fun this weekend? I stayed home.
Yeah, what did you do to celebrate Halloween this weekend?
I worked and stayed home.
I'm talking to the thumpers.
Fine, whatever. You don't care about. Oh shit.
I know what you did.
I'm gonna overheat this probably. Yeah, I can't see Tiltbrush. I saw it earlier. I can fix it in here.
So guys, today we're kicking off another awesome week at Hyper RPG. Today is gonna be super Halloween-y. I just sent out the sub email about an hour ago, so if you haven't had a chance, we'll run through it. Today,
It's
we're
fine now.
starting off with Full Tilt. We're gonna go through some spoopy VR stuff. Maybe do some Halloween themed things.
And then if it's not spooky enough, you guys should help me build one.
Yes.
We donations for rooms or like, I don't know, like $10, what, $5 traps or something? I don't know yet.
That'd be cool.
I spent the weekend watching 2 seasons of Black Mirror.
Oh my god.
So my brain's just a little bit wrecked. I need to pull out chat really quick so I can see what you guys are up to.
So tonight, we were supposed to have Vanquished, but Zach's a little under the weather. We killed him.
Yeah. I haven't buried him yet because he just told me today that what happened, so
Yeah.
I had a chance to bury him.
But
Yeah. Whoa!
we're still gonna be hanging out with the Vanquished cast. It's gonna be super fun. We're playing a game called Nightmare. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's one of those old VCR games. So you... Let me explain this. So you basically
Alright.
put in the video.
Yo, there's a person on the video and he tells you to do things. Oh man, Emily, I have to sit next to you.
I don't like that.
Aww.
Gross. Consent!
Oh no.
Oh, Taurus.
So they like yell at you and do spooky things, and then you play the game.
No, Taurus, there's not enough like grimy drops in this to be touched by Skrillex.
Oh, but at the end, if you fail, they crawl out of the TV and murder everybody.
Oh yeah, forgot to tell you that.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Yo,
Good.
Kit Kats are great.
Yeah,
You know what's also great? Croissants.
Whoa, what? This really is really funny. I can't tell where I am right now.
What's up, Port in Place? How you doing?
And with the Yoda shirt, it is also known as Atmosphere, but it's spelled Atmosfear.
Oh my god, this maze is huge. It's still getting finished.
I haven't listened to those guys since high school.
I feel it should have been a darker color, hey? Okay.
Dude, these Kit Kats are off the chain, guys.
They're kind of syrup.
What?
I don't know. I was eating some of the Halloween candy and it felt kind of like even more sugary than usual.
This is kind of cool. Are you guys seeing this?
Wow.
Except I can't
So
actually
part
walk
of it
through
looks
this.
kind of like a bouncy house.
It looks like a bouncy house. It's too bright to be Halloween. So I'm just gonna actually kind of skate through this because walking is kind of nonsensical. I'm trying to chat up too somewhere where I can see. Kund is it? I'm trying to keep up with this.
Good point, Alters. This is a good chance for everyone to catch up on Vanquish.
Alright, cool. You wear the Minotaur. I know, right? Where's my red string when I need it? I don't know how I'm gonna be able to explore this in this tiny room. It's like in front of people. I feel... Okay, so should I go... Do I go left or do I go straight? Emily, right.
Straight.
It's not done yet! How is
Oh
it
my
still
gosh.
not done?
This is crazy!
Fucking loading this thing now.
amazing,
This is
though.
ridiculous.
Can you imagine how many hours of work this took?
So many.
A lot of time.
Is it a new Liz Edwards? Oh, we need to see the spooky night. Sorry, there's like a bunch of really cool
Halloween
stuff.
dress? I want to see the Halloween dress.
Yes. We'll see this after I explore this.
Okay.
And if I dub it not spooky enough. So see the hints above you.
Oh man.
So
This reminds me a little bit like, okay, bouncy house, but also like the playhouse at McDonald's or something.
I
like
can
that.
see the hints
Like
of
some insane
above
plumbing.
me.
Yeah.
Where the it's snowing. Okay, so
What does
straight.
the text say?
Sometimes you can see hints above you.
I'm gonna get the mouse on the screen.
Okay, cool. So
That's the way I roll.
so right or straight on. I don't know what this eyeball means. What does the eyeball mean?
Voila!
I wish I can't be okay, here, I'll do it this way. So it's smaller so I can actually walk through it and it's just my head. Jesus.
So does everybody know about the change-ups to the schedule this week? Have y'all heard? Did y'all read the email that Emily worked so hard on? I hope you did.
You guys see this? Like
Oh, that's
What? That's awesome!
Yeah.
that pumpkin's gonna eat me,
yeah,
but only
At
if I
least-
don't eat it first.
I won't. Oh, dude, they got spider webs in here too? Like, check this out.
Okay, so I'm
oh,
gonna take,
gross.
I'm gonna take
Oh!
everyone's reply
Gross.
as that they have not heard about the schedule.
Genova
changes.
Plus read the email. Bam Bam Sam couldn't read.
I
Can't
can't
read.
read.
Can't
Oh.
Bam Bam
Aw.
Sam.
Lady K is just crying.
We'll teach you.
Crying.
This is a learning place.
Well, just in case there's some people in chat who haven't read it and don't want to admit it, because they are deeply ashamed, as they should be. I'm so salty right now. Here's what's going on. So, Cineverse is moving to 7:30 on Tuesday. I should eat some more candy. And as well, if you didn't hear, we have a new show premiering on Friday.
Oh, there are hints.
At
up
1
there.
p.m.
1 p.m. It's Anime Blast, where it's Claudia versus the anime world.
It's
And-
Anime Blast with a hyphen in the middle. That's very important.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that's important.
The hyphen. That's what sells it. So, check that out at 1 p.m. on Friday. Oh, and guess what? 3 p.m. it's gonna be Redneck Wars. Wait, what's going on with Weekly Affirmations?
We
Oh!
affirmations.
Let me tell you.
Moving to Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time.
I don't understand what
Gonna
you're
be
doing.
alright. Woo!
Well, that was really good. Fuck yeah.
That's pretty decent.
Thank you.
Final Fantasy Master
No,
loves
Anime Blast is not 5 hours long. Anime Blast is from 1 to 3.
Hence the Redneck Wars.
I think I'm going
Actually,
the wrong
all our
way.
Friday programming is canceled.
Gone
It's
forever.
only anime. Only.
So sorry. Battletech anime?
Oh yeah, well those exist already.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah, Jesus, what the fuck?
Whoa!
Ugh.
That scared me into burping.
Did it really? Did it
Yeah,
burp on
I
you?
just like burped while I
That's
said
pretty
whoa.
great.
It was really gross.
Yeah. That thing was pretty gross.
Emily's hiding her physical disgust, but we all know.
Ugh,
We all know
gross.
what's happening.
Except I moved like 2 inches.
She's like,
Sorry.
you monster.
Disgusting.
Yes, and this is actually all happening in Tilt Brush, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd to explore it this way. Okay, well, I guess I'm supposed to go.
I do want more crunch scripts. I guess, so you're volunteering to
That
do
was
that more
really
often?
awesome. Yeah, that roadhouse thing was so awesome. I'm not cheating. Am I? No, I'm not cheating. This is a really long hallway that I don't have the space to do. This is cool, except I don't know how I'm supposed to explore this. I guess I could teleport, eh?
John C. Buell also has pointed out that. Oh, snap! I just saw what's happening. John C. Buell just pointed out that I have not been in a mech. Guys, don't you know my character is an assistant in the Battletech world? He's not ready to be a mech pilot.
He's not a mech pilot, he's a mech assistant.
I'm between jobs. My last employer, my former employer.
Ugh, gross.
Donation doesn't seem to be coming
I
through
know.
over the speaker.
I can fix that.
Yes. Sorry,
think.
Prosperous. We will see about getting that turned.
Prosperous rhymes!
There's tricks, but I don't understand.
Thank
She's
you.
fixing it. Yeah. Neither was Beta.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, you saw what happened to him,
Ouch.
right?
You know what? Neither is Cade.
True.
What a spooky start with Steph's intro scene, with
Oh,
one
yeah,
of the
you're
best
welcome.
costumes we have seen. Let's put Zach's face just someplace.
Okay.
Hope he feels better and happy Halloween. Hashtag Thumper Pride.
Where am I going?
Thank you, Prosperous
know where I'm
Guard
supposed to
/
go.
Prosperous Rhymes.
I love Prosperous rhymes.
This is actually kind of cool when I'm just teleporting because I can't really. Good, I don't want to look what's behind here.
I feel like I need to make a supercut. Not me, someone.
Someone.
Someone needs to make a supercut of all the Prosperous rhymes together and like put it to a beat. I'm throwing it out there.
Excuse me.
Throwing it out there. Let the world do with that what they would. I'd listen to it.
What are we doing today?
Well, I'm exploring this little maze here. It's
Thanks, Sir.
it's like
Thanks for knowing.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Thanks, Edgar. Gotta love the things here.
What is this?
30-second delay.
All the bless yous.
What
Yeah.
is this? How do
Thank
I?
you, it's Jerry.
Oh, I bet there's something in there.
Alright, thank you for the bits,
Woo-hoo.
too.
I bet something's in here.
Team Full unite! Team Full unite! To be fair, we gave Jackal a mech so anyone can have one. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, not gonna argue with that. Yeah.
Also, in case you guys didn't hear, it's gonna be the final episode of Do Better tonight.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah. So Goobers is still gonna be part of the Hyper family, the Thumpers.
Oh, it's creepy.
He's
What is
gonna be
this?
on DFA season 2.
Ugh.
but
It's true.
he's
He was
not
just
able-
like, wait, when does that start?
Yeah.
And I was like, don't worry, dude, you got time.
You got a couple weeks.
Yes. if
Yeah,
you're for that,
gross.
I think we can make a assassin.
Gross. Sorry.
This is great.
I don't know where I am anymore.
Dude, are you like totally lost?
I am lost.
You know what would be really creepy? A VR corn maze.
What? Corn maze? Ugh.
VR corn maze.
If I could just
Have you
copy.
ever gotten lost in a corn maze?
No. Is that a pun on itself? Corn maze?
Well, it's kind of corny.
Wait, you never been to the corn maze?
No, I've never been.
Well, that's because you didn't grow up in the Midwest.
Obviously. Well, I was born in Wisconsin. Does that
Oh.
count?
Well, you were probably born in a corn maze then.
Oh, ha, ha, ha,
That's
ha.
tradition.
Are we have to say when DFA season 2 starts yet?
What's over there? Okay, I'm gonna
Soon.
look at this,
Yeah,
guys. This is
soon.
insane. Look at this.
I'm pretty sure you could do the math and figure it out, but...
Let's see. DFA Season 2 only starts when I successfully murder all the renegades.
Oh!
So there you go.
Find a Medusa.
Wow, what a threat.
You can try. God knows, everyone's tried to kill me.
I'm always up for.
You're always up for it.
I
That
try
is true.
to try to give them the best abilities ever.
Crazy. Okay. Ugh.
Yo, but Tony's the villain this week, so
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be
I wonder what
awesome.
kind of character he's playing.
I'm very interested. I was chatting with him via email about it. And I'm excited to see where he takes it.
I've never seen Tony as evil before. Tony's such a nice person.
That's how you know he's evil.
I know. It's
You know what they said about John Wayne
It's
Gacy?
gonna kinda suck.
They said John Wayne Gacy was a really nice guy and everyone liked him and he got a good.
Sitting probably next to a murderer, probably.
What?
Ryan's sitting next to you. He's super nice.
He's the killer. He was the killer all
Yeah,
along.
so anyways, John Wayne Gacy, nice guy.
Okay.
True.
But
Alright.
murdered a lot of people.
That's
Murdered a
that's
lot
so
of
much
people.
stuff. Let's see.
I mean, if we really wanted to get
Go
into
go
Halloween,
Illinois!
we could just like get deep into like the murder stuff today, but we probably
Let's
shouldn't
not.
because this is a feel-good place.
Let's not. Just listen to that song by Sufjan Stevens. That's fine.
Sufjan Stevens for a good feel place.
What are you talking about?
Where he
What are you
compares
talking
himself
about?
to John Wayne
Texas,
Gacy.
What?
And he's like, we're basically the same person except for all the murder.
What?
Just listen to Illinois.
Sorry. I'll go fix that.
Rai is tainting all the nice people with his tendencies.
BRB, guys.
That's true. I am here to
Fix them.
spread evil and chaos. Steph, do you feel more evil around me?
Huh?
Do you feel more evil
I
around me?
feel this dark aura whenever I'm around.
You feel
I
the
feel.
darkness creeping
I
into
can
your
never
soul?
tell if it's the cloud blocking out the sun or you. It's like, how's that for a compliment, huh? How's that for an affirmation?
I love that. Evil affirmations should be like a thing for Halloween.
How creepy is this graveyard gonna be? There's a big
Just
snowy-
don't look behind you.
Oh, shut up! Don't say that.
You know what's a really good way to scare a friend or loved one on a Skype call? Just say, "Who's that behind you?"
Oh, you're awful. That's like, ugh.
I know.
Like, have you guys watched Black Mirror yet? I binged through 2 seasons while I was making this cloak yesterday. Like all night actually. I woke up at, let's see, I had this partially done at 7 and then I woke up again at 10 and just worked till 7 a.m. on this thing. This is really cozy. I actually just made this with a costume and so I could wear it all the time because this is really super cozy. Oh, this is really, this is taking quite a long time. I'm gonna speed it just so we can see what's up.
Yo, that cloak is awesome.
Whoa, Edgar! Aw. Wow, this is a really nice graveyard. Holy shit. Check this out. Little crow. Oh. Look at this
I
over
love
there.
that so much.
Little crow. Oh. These trees are pretty cool too. I like them.
Oh man, someone pointed out that, yes, it's true, subscriptions from Twitch Prime are gonna come up pretty soon. So we gotta remind all our Twitch Primers, yo, you got a manually, I wish it was mandatory, manually get your resubs in, and don't forget to resub to Hyper RPG.
I think a maze made out of this material would be really fucking creepy because there's a lot of shadow. I can make some pretty cool stuff.
Do you think you can make a creepy maze?
Oh yeah, when I had to make that forest in the dark,
Yeah.
let me tell you about making a creepy maze. I
Ooh,
will
here
make a
come the
creepy maze.
bits.
Woot woot!
Thanks, Anajari.
Really cool. You have some ideas.
Man, everyone has seen through my play to appear nice but be secretly evil. I thought I had him fooled.
Never.
So I want the maze to not just be a maze, I want it to kind of shift around and be fucking creepy.
Oh, what?
Subscriber.
Oh, Sir Mahler? Sir Mahler?
Whoa!
I get that right?
What the hell is this?
Welcome aboard the Yojimbo, Sir Maul. This is Hyper RPG. Thank you so much for that
Look
subscription.
at this VR thing. There's it's not really a werewolf.
You are our high net worth
Oh.
shield support overseer. Thank you. Thank you. That means we are 4 subscriptions away from our next Steam Key giveaway. Heck yeah.
I don't want a werewolf appearing because I've done that before and it freaked the living shit out of me. Oh, it should happen to Jenny once. That was pretty funny.
To be honest, it feels a bit like cheating since I had to cancel my sub to change my payment info.
Whoa!
No worries.
He's pretty
That
cool
is
werewolf.
all good. You
He's
get the
werewolf.
dance. You know, you get the dance. Everyone got to enjoy that dance too because of you. So really,
Ah, you
should
did
all
the
say
thing. You
thanks.
did the thing where it's only a part of it. Ah!
also Ricky, you can definitely borrow my PS4 because I don't own a TV.
Oh, that's really cool. You
So,
highlighter.
like, I
would
can't
have
use
never, I would have never thought to use highlighter for spit. That's kind of cool.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a highlighter pen.
So that's highlight. Oh, that's actually really smart. Can you get that shiny, watery surface?
Yeah, the translucent thing. Yeah. Okay, let's see what Liz Edwards did, because I always love seeing what she did. Oh, she's the Lady Knight. Yeah, the Lady Knight. I love seeing her stuff. Look at this freaking lion cauldron, guys. Ah! So
Wow.
badass.
That's awesome. Also, Zargrass trying to throw shade. Rai too hipster for TV. Too broke for TV, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, brah.
And when do we have time to watch TV?
Yeah. Seriously. Grab her foot, Rai. What the hell kind of suggestion is that?
Dang! Oh gosh, look at this.
You trying
Oh.
to trip her?
What the heck? Whoa, this is sick. Is that a Balder Knight?
No, it's just a spooky night. But this is a
That's
Lady Knight she was
amazing, though.
working on, and she made it into
Damn.
a skeleton.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Lady Knight.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah. See. Ah, she's so good. Ugh.
What?
It's amazing.
Just look at this skeleton. Like, oh,
My body is
look at
pure.
that.
While we're
Look
talking
at
about
that
beautiful
shit.
art, I want to talk about comics that I read over the
Yes.
weekend. I read Saga, you guys. I read book 1 of Saga.
Yeah!
Oh my god. It was so beautiful and so good. Show of hands in the chat. Who has read Saga? I want to know.
I read the same
Raise your
exact
hand.
copy of it that
Raise
you
your
did.
hand.
Yeah, this is.
Raise your
this is
hand,
incredible.
Steph.
What? Oh yeah, I read it.
Thank you
Okay,
for those bits.
Wait, what dress thing? Oh, Halloween dress.
Wait, you can have like a little.
Yeah, you can have a little mech hat in here.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
You should be able to print out of this.
Yes.
That would be cool. Because I mean,
Yeah,
people
that'd be
can
really
take this
hard, though,
into take this.
'cause-
No, people take these things into ZBrush. I've seen already.
Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta make sure that there are no gaps or anything like that.
Or at
This
least
is like
you should be
Cinderella,
able.
Halloween. Oh, so good.
I like that raising your hands in chat is
Means
just a shark
show me a
attack.
sharky.
Show me Sharky. Left
Show
shark.
of sharks.
Show
in
me your
chat.
left shark.
Damn, this is so good.
This is really good. So Saga is super awesome. It's about a family that is on the run, but they're exploring lots of different places, and it's kind of. Ooh,
Hey.
Denoyo, thank you for the bits. Is it gonna drop in?
No!
Oh,
That was pretty
yeah.
cool. But Team Full, get
That
back
was
in
awesome.
there.
That was awesome.
Team Full.
It's about. I feel like it's a lot about like different kinds of families and like who you end up with becoming your family.
Yeah. It's
But-
definitely very much about
That's like-
relationships between people.
Yeah, it's about relationships. And the world building is really interesting. It's really natural, but at the same time you can tell like there was so much thought put into it.
That is my preferred method of world building is when it's not through exposition.
Yes.
And luckily, in a comic book, I think that's even easier to achieve in a lot of ways
Mm-hmm.
because you can show so much with a great artist, and the art is, of course, phenomenal in Saga.
Yeah, Fiona
Yeah, Fiona
Staples.
Staples is amazing. God, I love her work.
But yeah, you can tell they put in a lot of time writing about the world and considering how it functions,
Yeah.
and then they just show
Well,
it
yeah,
all
and
to you.
the version of the book that we both read, there's like, you can
Yes.
see the script in the back. So cool. I love Lion Cat. We were talking earlier about what
Yeah.
Lion Cat sounds like to
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. What do you
Everybody,
think? Lion
okay,
Cat?
do your version, Steph.
Oh, I think it's like a really grumpy, like why?
Lying.
Lion.
Oh, thanks for the bits. Yeah, I actually found that it was so inspiring and so helpful that I was like, I need to buy this book just so I can always have access to that back part.
Yeah.
Because one day I would love to make and write a comic if I found it
Oh
first.
my god, this
So I
is
can work
awesome.
with-
Oh, the straight edge is actually straight. That's so awesome.
That's
Sorry.
nice.
It's very nice.
You can actually lock it too, which is amazing. So when you do
That's
it,
really
you
nice.
just like hold it and it
Oh, look at that.
automatically
Is that
does
new?
it. Yeah. Oh, it's
really
so good. I'm so happy. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
Oh, it's like when you discover the shift key in Photoshop. You're like, my life. Why has it
Yeah.
always been so
It
ruined?
definitely happened. Joe showed me the shift key and I was just
Yeah, I was like, and we were both like,
my
Emily,
life
what have
just
you been
completely
doing with your
changed.
life?
I remember that actually.
Yeah, we're just like, what have you been doing?
You were
your
both
entire
laughing at
life?
me.
We're just like, no, Emily, here you go. Let me
Yeah.
help you.
So yeah, Saga's pretty fucking awesome. Everybody should read it.
Bro,
And I was
do
trying
you
to
even
think
vote?
about like what kind of
Okay, I'm gonna try to design a little spooky house or spooky environment. So
I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
What? No, it's not your fault.
What
I got
does family
distracted
mean
by
to
so many
you?
things. Oh, that's really nice to Nova Plus. Yeah, that's true. I was definitely raised with the thought of like chosen family and like who you choose to keep around you, and that's important to me. So
You do seem like a very family-focused person.
yeah.
You have a pretty fun.
But my
family
family is
too.
like who I decide my family is.
True.
I
Blood
learned
doesn't
that
make
when
a
I moved
family.
out here. I learned that when I moved out here, which is why,
That's a really good
which is
point.
why Seattle's special for me.
Yeah.
Super special.
We were the kind of family that like took in a lot of strays, you know?
Yeah.
Like not necessarily to live with us or anything, but like I was always the kid that brought home that friend who didn't have the best family life and was like, be part of my family, we'll adopt you.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then at what point do you like cast the spell on them that like binds them to you, to your will? When does that happen?
That happens not that far in.
How's everybody enjoying their Halloween? Happy Halloween! Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's still happening. I feel like it's been
I feel
Halloween
like it's
forever
been,
now.
yeah, we've been doing a lot of Halloween stuff this month. I'm kind of done with October.
Well,
I'm
don't-
ready for November.
Hey, don't worry. You know, sleep on it. See how you feel tomorrow.
I feel like I'm gonna feel pretty November-y tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hand out Gatorades. I think kids would appreciate Gatorades.
Yeah, hydrate, man. Any kind of
Yeah.
partying, you gotta hydrate.
Hail hydrate.
Oh gosh, you're terrible.
Oh, Ryan. I can always count on you for a cheap laugh.
I got nothing but cheap laughs. My jokes don't ever require you to think, I promise.
Yep.
In fact, that joke I just stole from Yojimbot.
Did you really?
Yeah, Yojimbot will say that sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, you're
If you're, yeah, I mean, that's basically my MO. You know, if you saw my award-winning film, which now picked up a second award.
My dad reminded me of another film that I made when I was a child.
Oh yeah? Keep going. need to unpack that.
So remember the other day I was telling you about the one that I made with like the people putting lipstick on and stuff?
Oh yeah, the like super art school.
So I didn't realize, I forgot completely that
Hey!
when I was 10, they'll hydrate!
Thanks, Pilzak,
Thanks, PZ.
for everything.
When I was about 10, I read American Girl magazine, and American Girl magazine had a competition so you could enter like a creative project to be the cover girl of like their January magazine or something like that. So my dad and a bunch of friends and all my friends, we wrote a script, we put it all together, we filmed it and edited it and like got some sound design on it. It was awesome. And I entered it and I did not win. So you won't be able to Google my embarrassing American Girl magazine cover because it never happened.
I'm bummed.
I was pretty bummed too.
But can we still see the project?
If I can find it, we'll see. It might be like another. I'll hold on to it for another bad film festival.
Cool.
Because it's quite youthful, Emily.
I have a lot more bad
Like
films.
10 years old.
I would love to see that. You just saw my best film I ever made. There are a lot of films that led up to that.
Right, but you probably still feel pretty like removed from all of them. Because you didn't really feel like a classical filmmaker, though, did you?
Well, I've always been an outsider to the
Right.
film industry, you know, looking in.
Mhm.
I've always been kept apart.
Okay, so having it in black and then making it in black is
Sounds
freaking
like shut up.
terrifying. No, I'm listening, I'm listening. You guys
No,
keep
no.
talking, it's
No, no.
fine. 'Cause
But you know what? It's not that bad. It's kind of adorable because it's like, oh, these little 10-year-olds and all these adults who supported them made this film. Shout out to my dad and my dad's best friend for, you know, encouraging me to do whatever I wanted. Not do whatever I wanted. Encouraged me to be creative and use my resources to be creative. It was cute though. I'll give you a tease. My character's name was Peyton.
Ooh.
I know.
Young Peyton.
Peyton.
Check out this haunted house. You get into the doorway, those
This
are
is
stairs.
cool. Yeah.
And then you have to round the corner, obviously, and something's gonna be everywhere.
Cool. So this is like the blueprint.
Yeah, so I'm just sketching what I want. I'm gonna try and do a basement.
Wait, are we
'cause
doing
it's
a haunted
challenging.
house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haunted
I'm also-
house.
I'm also making just stuff happen, so I want things to like turn into a corn maze over
Okay.
there. You know?
So what
So I'm
kind
trying
of
to
creepy
make walls.
things are we putting into
I'm making
this
walls,
haunted
like,
house?
suggest to me things I'm gonna hide in
Yeah.
corners. You wanna donate, like, we do what? $5 for creatures that I can draw? $10 for creatures.
Yeah,
And I'll put them
$10.
somewhere. So maybe keep track of them. I'm gonna have them hanging up on ceilings, around the corner. There's gonna be a corn maze over there. You're gonna go into the basement. There's gonna be something in this room with you.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Oh my god, God bless the straight edge. Holy shit, it's great. So you're gonna come in here, and this is gonna be something up there. And you can go into the basement. There's gonna be mists down here. Oh, I could do like the Ghostbuster, like, pit of hell here.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that'd be great. This is gonna be a really big project.
This is starting to remind me, you know, in its very bare bones skeleton, that it reminds me of that house on the farm in the Walking Dead game. Do you remember?
Mm-mm.
Did you play it? Oh man.
I didn't play it.
Thumpers, if you know what I'm talking about, that scene was pretty fucking terrifying. Scary, scary.
Bad
No,
at, like, layouts
playing
for
scary
houses.
Video games.
I'm bad at blueprinting houses, so we'll see what happens. We'll see about my
Why
feng
not?
shui. We'll see how my feng shui goes, because I'm not that great at blueprinting, but hey. It's be first, right? I need something to be in line with here. Right? Actually where I want it, so I can have a creepy thing like in this corner. A
Yeah, what kind of
Slender
creepy
Man.
monsters you guys want to see? I heard something about an evil twin. Now that's tough. Who's the evil twin a twin of?
I just have two people standing in a corner, and that's already creepy enough.
That's true. People in a corner in a haunted house, creepy.
Definitely creepy.
Like, what are they doing in there?
Why? Yeah. Why?
Literally
are you
just
doing
being creepy.
You got no reason to be in the corner of a house.
Mm-mm.
There's nothing going on there.
So I'm feeling like it's on at the same time as Vanquished Rex. So we're gonna play Nightmare, which is a spooky game.
Nightmare.
There you go. Here are your doors to go through. That's always
should be really
terrifying.
fun, though.
Choices. Choices are terrifying, right, guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? Like, so what should we put in here though? Like, really, we should just put like bills and and like mortality as a concept. And
Stop it. Stop with the existential horror. God damn it, Emily.
I'm
This is
watching-
not. This is what a college degree
I'm
gets
sorry,
you.
I
This is
finished
what a college
pretty
degree gets
dreadful.
you. Freaking existential horror. College
Basically.
degree. Free is existential horror.
Mhm.
Okay. This is the room you're gonna come into, so I want a division, right, between dining room? You think? I want this to split off somewhere that makes no sense. So, let's do this, where this room will split off here, and go on forever that way. For no reason. For absolutely no reason. And you can peek through the windows over here into the other side, and it's more creepy shit. Yeah.
How many, like, children are gonna be in this creepy house?
And what kind of creepy children are
I
gonna
don't
be?
know, chat. What kind of creepy kids you want?
Like, doll children?
Ugh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Ugh.
spooky. You should do a cabinet with dolls in it.
Oh, Green-eyed Trombonus is getting her teeth removed in 1.5 months. I would say that's scary, because it kind of is, but it's actually really fun, because then you get to, like, be all, like, doped up.
No,
If you choose to
that's
be
so
doped
untrue.
up, that is not true.
No. When I got my wisdom teeth removed, this may be partially because it was 2 weeks after I had like a major ankle surgery where I couldn't walk for 6 months.
That's a bummer.
But,
Well, don't do both of them at once.
well, blame my mother.
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
God.
But
Shit,
so
you guys.
2 weeks after this major ankle surgery, my mom was like, "Okay, you're getting your wisdom teeth removed." So we went in and I got my wisdom teeth removed, and then I left
Boss
the
beer
office.
hype.
I
yeah.
couldn't stop
Boss
crying.
beer.
And as they were putting me into the car, you know, I'm super doped up and like upset and crying, and like I don't know why I'm crying, and I can't walk, and
Oh yeah.
my mom turns to the doctor and is like, "What's wrong?" Or the dentist, I guess. She's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? Like, I don't understand, why is she crying so much?" And he just goes like, "Oh yeah, we just like found out that teenage girls have this weird reaction to the medication, and they just cry a lot."
Well, Green-eyed
What?
Trombonist isn't a teenage girl, so she's
Yeah.
probably safe.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
You know, the bad thing is if you get dry sockets. Don't let that happen.
Ugh.
Ugh.
That's the thing you gotta watch
She's
out
like,
for.
"Yeah, you know, teenage girls, they cry a lot." Oh, really?
Whatever year Michael Jackson died in is the year that I got my wisdom teeth removed. And
Mid-2000s or
I
something?
think
Yeah.
it was 2007.
yeah, so I was 18 when
I was
got
in
my
Mexico when it happened, so I got all the news in Spanish.
Oh no.
18 when I got
Oh,
my
no.
wisdom teeth removed. And 2 days after that, I left to go up to Philadelphia first, to then go to New York City the day after. The day we were in New York City is when Michael Jackson died. To go see Paramore do a unplugged thing for MTV in the bottom of a steakhouse basement.
Weird venue
Weird.
choice.
Yes, I
Okay.
don't know.
Wait,
This is
so
what-
if you're saying,
but I had
are you
like,
saying that we could look up MTV Unplugged, Paramore?
and there probably
And you'd be
is
in
like
the audience?
me
You in
somewhere
there?
in the
Somebody
audience.
find this, please.
Where's
But no,
QQ?
so I was totally fine. I instead of grabbing the Motrin, I grabbed the Vicodin. And we didn't know what I was like on Vicodin. By the way, I am totally fine on Vicodin. I don't have adverse reactions like my sister does. But when I was done with my surgery, my mom's like, "We gotta stop to go get your medicine. It'll only be like 10 minutes. Those 10 minutes felt like an hour. She got back in the car and I was pissed. I was so upset with her. I was like, "What took you so long?" She was like, "You just need to sleep." I was like, "Don't tell me what to do."
I love Genova Plus. Wait, QQ got her wisdom teeth removed to mourn Michael Jackson.
Oh god.
Yes, that
That's
is one
terrible.
way to interpret it.
That's definitely
Sure.
where
That
it
is the
worked.
way to interpret that story. Yes, I am
Um,
okay with that.
Everybody was surprised I didn't get dry socket because after 5 days it was like, screw
Wait, you
screw
guys,
this.
what is dry socket?
Mm.
It's when
Clearly, I didn't get it. The holes in
It's
your
like
the
all
mouth.
this
holes
stuff, yeah.
basically doesn't heal properly and it goes straight down to the bone.
And your mouth tastes like poop. It
No!
literally tastes like poop.
Rot
do you
in
know
me.
that?
It's
Because
it's
it happened to me.
necrosis.
And it was
No, but you have to compare
bullshit because my
them.
friend, when he got his wisdom teeth pulled out, he just smoked cigarettes every day, which is like the thing you're supposed to definitely not do. And he was fine.
You're not supposed to like
Hey!
Oh.
So it was like
Delicious,
5. It
thank
was like
you.
a week after getting it.
Oh, wait.
That was sad.
Oh, was it a rim shot?
Bummer.
I wasn't in any pain during this whole entire time of like going to New York City and all. I come home and I sat down for like
Yeah.
like a couple hours. Whole entire
Adrenaline.
pain. Well, because my
Yeah.
mind was focused on other stuff. So I was like,
Super
this is the worst. And so then I got angry that all I could eat was like liquid stuff. And I was like, screw this. So then like 2 days later after that, after like most of the pain was gone, my mom and I went to the macaroni grill and got food. And everyone was
Nice.
surprised I didn't get dry socket. I was like, fuck all of this. Definitely, don't drink with straws either. Because
Oh yeah, you're not
that's-
supposed to
Oh, yeah,
suck.
no.
You're not supposed to suck anything.
Nope.
So,
Um,
because that just winds up taking the clot out.
I like what Emily says. I'm glad I
Yeah.
have a gigantic mouth with plenty of room for all my teeth.
and then I, like almost a year to the date, I got 2 more teeth pulled because I had to get braces.
Ugh.
So within a year, I had.
I've
6
never
teeth
had
pulled.
braces. I've got beautiful
I
teeth.
got my wisdom teeth out because 2 of my lower wisdom teeth are coming in impacted, like they do. And then they were like, well, we gotta take out the other ones or else they're just gonna drop and you're gonna take them out again. I'm like, okay, cool. Do you want local anesthesia? No! Put me under, man. I had the coolest psychedelic dream ever.
Right? Right?
And then
like,
I came back and I was like, I remember my very first thought, oh, thank God I'm drunk so much. I know how to walk straight.
I remember
Don't be me!
Such a conversation.
No, I love
Don't
it.
be
It's
me.
great.
This is just my story. This is not how you should be doing it. It's just that was me at the time. It was middle of college. I
I
made very poor decisions.
general anesthesia, but I remember feeling them in
You
my mouth.
feel it. Yep. It's not that you hear it and you feel it. And when I got my tongue done, I could feel them yanking on the stitches at the very end. Doesn't make it not unfeeling.
See,
Yeah,
I just like
it's
woke up.
really weird.
Yeah. So you
Side
feel it.
story. When I was going in for that ankle surgery,
Yeah.
the doctor who was putting stuff on my chest was really cute, and I remember thinking as I was going out, I was just like, oh man, he's so
This is how it starts.
This is how it
Yeah. True love. It's so cute.
Around that time of like, oh man, like around 2010. Yeah, it was like 2010. My mom had to be in the hospital quite a bit for many different things, and my favorite was trying to find the cute doctors when I had to be in the hospital. Because she had hip surgery later that year, and it was basically I have to be here until she goes in, and then I go sit at the Starbucks about a block and a half away until the doctor calls me.
I just came up with a really stupid hipster joke because you're like, hip surgery. I'm like, hip surgery. Hip surgery. Sorry. My brain was like, ooh. I'm like, no, why did you do that? Why would you do that? Stephanie, what's wrong with you? Hurting people here. Not okay.
That was also the year that I cooked Christmas dinner for the first time by myself. Because my mom was on bed rest from hip surgery.
Yikes.
Sounds hard to cook. I don't know. I've never made Christmas dinner. I know how
It
to
was-
make a damn good latke though.
What did I do? I did green bean casserole, which is super easy.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pies, obviously, for desserts. And then
Well, it doesn't
bacon.
have to be.
Oh, in my house, it's always pumpkin pie.
Or when you get
And then ham. And then I think there might have been mashed potatoes. There's probably other things, but
No, I don't want you to erase her. Give me something
it was a very low-key Christmas.
better. It's not. I like low key. I prefer low key hangouts.
Christmas usually is low-key, though. It's just my mom and I miss that.
I'm gonna try and see if I can do like creepy Silent Hill paneling on this too. Everything needs to be peeling.
Money.
Too bad Zach isn't here to enjoy these here $5 Kappa.
Yeah.
Well, that pays for a Zach to be in this house.
Because we buried Zach. We made him dance till there was
should
nothing
We
left.
made him dig the hole though.
He dug the hole
And
first.
then Bronze
was
put
like,
the dirt on top of it.
oh my god. No, we buried him under salt.
I watched.
all the salt. If Bronze is burying him, it's all the salt.
I watched Trick or
It's
Treat
all the
last
good
night,
salt.
and I forgot how much I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
Never heard of
It's
it.
super good. It's like a whole bunch of short stories put together to make one big story.
Cool.
And there's
short
definitely
So I have a funny turkey story. It's a really short one. My friend in Canada was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy a turkey, and she bought this 22-kilogram turkey but thought it was pounds or some shit.
Oh my gosh.
She mixed up the weight and just had this gigantic turkey. It was like, oh, I made a mistake. Where do I put it?
Yep.
I thought it was a 22-pound turkey. No, it was 22 kilograms. I was like, why?
Oh my gosh.
Lovely Canadians.
How can she not know the difference?
She does things like this. It's Vivian. She does things like this. Like she came to visit Seattle once. I was trying to fumble for her bus change, and all these condoms fell out.
Oh my
Like
God.
that's my friend Vivian. Shit happens to her.
Vivian.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
I love her.
I love Vivian.
I love her. She is one of my favorite people in the world. I just like, God, Vivian, I love your stories. You make the world so good.
But Trick or Treat, not gonna spoil anything, but it does have werewolves in it, and I love that storyline. And then, have you seen this movie?
This is a very low board. I just realized. Okay, I'm gonna redo it.
Have you seen
Sorry.
Trick or Treat?
No. Oh, I should because there's some really good werewolves in it. I have seen
I love the werewolf story in it.
Yeah,
also,
I have seen these screenshots to it, so yes, I do know of it, actually.
And then I really enjoy that there's pumpkins are a huge thing in that whole entire movie,
Yeah.
like carved pumpkins. There's this one super cool house where this girl, she's like a teenager and she carved all these pumpkins and they're all over her like yard and it's so awesome.
My
Clearly
friend
she didn't do it, but like
has been doing Inktober,
Yeah.
and she posted this really awesome drawing today of little children in a cornfield having a party, and instead of having heads, they've all got pumpkins, but they're holding children's heads.
Oh, that's super
Nice.
So
awesome.
good.
That's good.
Like,
I'll share
retweet that
it.
or
It's
something
so
because I
amazing.
love stuff
Yeah,
like
I'll
that.
share it.
Little
on,
kids in horror movies creep me out, but I
Yeah.
love them so much because it creeps me out.
Okay, so why do you think that? Why do you think children are fucking creepy? Because they're a loss of innocence, and that's why like terror with them is like worse and more morbid. Why does children doing horrible things seem so terrible? I think it's innocence. It's our
Yeah,
implied
that
idea
too. I
is
also just don't
innocence.
trust children as much because they're still trying to figure out how to lie, and you're just like, I know you're lying.
Yeah, in some ways
How
they're
about
like
that?
you know that like adults can like justify doing evil things, but with like a child they don't even have to justify it in their heads.
Yeah.
Children are
They just like do
terrifying.
it.
It's like, why did you do that? Like, and
I
I
felt
just
like
You were
it.
being a jerk. You're like, what do you mean? I just said you needed to clean up your toys.
They don't have emotions.
Children are evil, guys. That's what I'm trying to
They
say.
don't have control over their emotions.
Rai good, children evil.
No.
No. Nice try. No.
Damn it. Got a lot of work to do.
It almost
I
worked.
I gotta put the target on somebody else now, so I'm not Rai the evil guy.
Alright, you're many things, which is why we can't trust you.
Yeah, that was one of the things is
I love the all caps.
Oh my god.
also evil. Yeah. That was the one thing when I was babysitting and nannying is just trying to like make them realize like what their emotions were. And like, why are you feeling this way? Okay, so how do you think you should, like, this is how you want to act, that's not how you should act if you want to get your way. Because then nobody's gonna be around you, and nobody's gonna want to deal with you. And that's how life is.
Oh shit.
What?
I was just reading Eridan's message. Jabberwocky though reminds me. Have you ever attempted to draw a Jabberwocky stuff?
No, I actually wanted to find a good description of it because I know there was a small kids book called the Jabberwocky, Jabberwock maybe, but I remember it being super creepy because like the way he had to reason with the monster. I forgot the name of the story too, but I remember it being super good. Cover freaked me out too.
Well, I remember the Jabberwocky being mentioned in Neverwinter Nights 2 by one of the Bard characters. And the thing about the Jabberwocky is that you never see it; you only hear about it. So like,
Jabberwock.
yeah, no one really knows what the Jabberwocky looks like.
It looks like creepy.
It looks like creepy. What does creepy look like to you?
Great question. I don't know actually. You know, people have like specific things that they just find really
So you guys should
scary.
really watch the game test episode. The game test episode of Black Mirror.
Oh yeah.
That thing freaked me out a little bit. That thing got me super anxious last night. Because it's a game about, because it kind of rips on Silent Hill and Kojima. Like the whole basis of it is totally Silent Hill and Kojima. But it's super creepy. It's just like the reality gets so badly.
Money.
Here at #AskTechnology, we pride ourselves in our research capabilities. We found the concert.
You found the concert with
Oh.
QQ?
Hyper
That's
hype.
amazing.
Oh my god.
Thanks, D&D Maniac, for your excellent research.
Did you
work.
find QQ in it though?
Yeah, that's the real question.
Maniac, request something. Take your time and request something on this house. I got a Zach that I'm gonna put in the
True.
basement. Because that's where he is right now. In the basement.
Yeah,
Put in the basement. Where you belong!
that's the only thing I see in my nightmares.
Genova Plus, I do not respect your slander. You better watch out. Maybe I'll
Oh
give you
my
the finger
gosh.
on Wednesday.
Wow.
I'm really abusing my power to prove my point.
Anyway.
Oh my god, Genova Plus, I'm gonna have to take you to court for this stuff. This is just
Slander.
This is just terrible.
Another story from my childhood youth, I guess, from concerts. I was also in a music video
Oh, really?
for Gym
music
Class
video?
Heroes.
For Gym Class Heroes, really?
What was the song?
I think it was like new friend request for MySpace. It was a song about MySpace. That's how old it was.
Wow.
Yep.
You really
You really dated yourself there.
you really painted the picture of the times.
My mom took my friend and I up to a place right outside of Baltimore, and we sat there for 10 hours doing not much but listening to the same song play for 10 hours. My mom was like, I don't want to listen to the song ever again. in my
Yeah,
entire
10
life.
hours of any song would do that.
The director for that actually works for the Nurse now.
Huh.
Yeah. Really small world.
A lot of people get their start that way, I guess.
Yeah.
Lady Kaki was in the Macklemore music video.
Macklemore?
Which one?
No way.
Which one? Thrift Shop? Or...
Why wasn't Andrew in that
Or
one?
that.
What's the one about Seattle?
What's the one
Shoot.
where he? What was it? One Love.
Same Love.
Same Love. Man,
Good one. I haven't seen the video,
Uh,
but I, like
I have
the
such
song.
mixed
I
feelings
love-
about that song.
I love Mary Lambert though. She does the woman's part of that song. She's so great. She's also Seattle based, and I have a little crush on her. She's so great.
Whoa! Initiate. Thank you for unlurking, but no thank you for disparaging my good name. If I ever meet you in real life, you better believe I'm gonna fart in your.
Never even apologize.
Wow!
for it.
I'm gonna fart in your elevator. I'm gonna find your elevator and
I'm
fart
gonna
all
fart
over
in
it.
I'm
That's
gonna
it.
fart
You're
into
making
your
the
elevator.
monster now. I hope you're happy.
This is how it all started.
Yeah.
Right,
Ryan's
the
origin
fart
story.
monster guy.
It's like he started out being such a nice guy, and then he just started
just-
like farting in elevators.
Oh, the White Walls music video. That's cool.
Is Malcolm Moore from around here?
Macklemore,
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
from Seattle.
Didn't know that.
No surprise. Seattle
I-
hip hop artist is white.
Yeah.
I got to listen to Malcolm Moore perform this State Fair in Minnesota while working right across the street doing security rounds.
Interesting. Serial killer tendencies from who? Pissed off geek.
Rai Rai fact.
Could be anybody.
When
Could
this
be
means
anybody.
Rai Rai will fart in your general direction.
I'll fart in your specific direction.
Actually, no, I won't be passive aggressive about it. Look at this creepy house. Also add lights everywhere too.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
floating fire. Ooh. Sconces everywhere, guys. So what color should the wallpaper be? I have this gross wood. I'm gonna.
I feel like in this room it should be floral.
How do you mean, like pink?
Yeah, but like with
Gross.
peeling edges.
Like this color?
Rai the bad guy. Oh man, that's just so easy.
Like that color, Emily?
Sure. Oh, I meant actual flowers on the wall.
Oh, so I'll do a green with maybe flowers. That's a lot.
All right, quick change of subject.
Sorry, I'm just letting everybody in Discord know that we're making a haunted house.
So, John Wayne Gacy facts.
Oh,
So Jason Voorhees is his last name, right?
what?
Okay, for the fictional character, right?
The fictional character.
But John Wayne Gacy's first victim's last name was Voorhees.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The more you know about serial killers.
I was just reading his Wikipedia page because of that song by Sufjan Stevens.
Hey,
and I regretted it.
JC23 TCG.
Yo, yo.
It's Sufjan Stevens. Everything related to feelings is gonna be full of regret.
What
It's
about
beautiful.
good feelings?
Because it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. It's melancholy. That's why.
I just listened to Chicago on repeat when I was there the other weekend. It was awesome.
I thought the musical for a half second. I was like, what? Okay, sure. Whatever
That-
sinks your boat.
I
man.
mean, that one might be good too.
Whatever sinks your boat. Actually, no, it's a good musical.
There's actually a new version of NetHack that is only about a year old. I don't even know anything about NetHack.
I don't know
so...
anything about NetHack either. Enlighten us, please.
Do you know about NetHack stuff?
What is that?
Dang, I can't tell you.
Man, what use are you to me, Rai?
I don't know, but I like ABK Dutch. This is awful. What's awful? I need to know.
Oh, this is a really big room. That's fine.
Yeah, if you're talking about the haunted house, agreed. I'm creeped out.
It's terrifying.
This thing?
It's already creepy.
Yeah.
You like-
the blackness
Yeah.
is fucking creepy.
And like the weird like windows
Mm-hmm.
that look like they're all like just
This
covered up.
reminds me a bit of Until Dawn. Oh, I love that game. I had never actually played it myself though because I don't have a PlayStation, but I watched it on YouTube.
Oh, that's the Wendigo one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't played it either.
Initiate. Specifics, man. Tell us how we suck in great detail.
Oh, wow. Seriously, we need to know.
I'm sorry, we don't know what NetHack is. Enlighten us. Let us
Please
know.
help
Tell
us. We need your help.
We need to know.
So mad.
Your
Well,
help.
be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
Help us, please. We need your help. Ooh, okay, so here's the cool bit, right? This is gonna be peeling wallpaper, so I can just do it like
Oh.
up.
Ikbat, thank you
snap.
for the follow.
Yeah.
Welcome
So I
to
can
the
do like
thumpers.
peeling, like wallpaper. How creepy that is. That's creepy.
Too creepy. At some point, are you just gonna have to stop because you're gonna get too weirded out by your own work?
Nobody
Oh,
wants to tell
I've
us
done
what
that.
NetHack is, but guess what? I have the sum of all human knowledge in this tiny little thing in my fingertips. So
It's
I'm
a
gonna look it up.
roguelike RPG.
Oh.
Isn't there a card game called NetHacker or something?
Netrunner.
Netrunner is a card game by Richard
I'm
Garfield.
sorry.
That's okay. We're learning. We're learning
I'm
together.
sorry.
Netrunner to me is interesting because it's like seems very similar to Shadowrun in a lot of ways, but they're not related properties. But I feel like they could easily fit together.
This is what NetHack looks like.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's like when I played Dwarven Fortress that one time,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, oh, I'm too young for this. Actually, I enjoyed it, but
Have you ever played or read or watched something and you're like, yeah, I'm just too young for this? Never.
like all the time. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Like when I watch a black and white movie, I'm like, yeah, Metropolis is okay, I guess. Whatever, like one of the most important films of all time, but whatever. Too young.
But
for this.
whatever.
That's pretentious film Ryan
Sorry.
talking there.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
These facts about Rai Rai are nothing new. Can we get some artwork of the letters QQ? She can really dance when given the chance.
Oh,
All of
the
this
poster
rhymes
stuff.
so you know it's true.
Yes.
Hashtag Thumper Pride.
And I know
QQ
it's
is
you.
pretty much killing it on the dance
Can you
floor.
make it a creepy QQ though?
Yeah.
Yeah, with like creepy eyes or something like
Yeah,
that.
like the QQ.
Yeah.
Netrunner is basically Shadowrun Light. That makes sense.
That's
Okay.
what Joe said.
Okay. Cool.
Joe's character on Discord is, or like his avatar on Discord is from Netrunner.
Oh, that's right, because he's a big Netrunner fan,
Mhm.
which I've actually played it before. Nate actually introduced me to the game, and I thought it was a ton of fun. But I was very embroiled and obsessed with Magic the Gathering at that time, so that's a kind of game.
Didn't have time. Didn't
Yeah,
have time, huh?
this is the kind of game that takes over your entire life. So.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, did I say Elf Fortress wrong? My bad. Do you ever feel like there's a battle going on between me and chat?
Yes.
I can't
All
help.
the time.
I can't help but antagonize
I
them.
always feel this way. You are like our chief antagonizer.
We should
Yeah,
get your shirt.
I didn't-
Have you seen that
I'll get
shirt?
your
Like,
shirt that says antagonizer in chief.
yeah, antagonizer in chief.
You're welcome.
Oops. Not what I want. Well, shit.
So guys, we were talking about maybe making Just Dance a weekly goal. So if we
Oh my
hit our
God.
goal for the week or something.
My
like
body
that.
is not
I
ready.
know, right?
I'm still sore.
Yeah, me too. But that would be kind of fun. What do you think?
Do you guys like watching our gyrating bodies?
Wow. It's so creepy.
The answer is no. The correct answer is no.
That's a great way to get everyone to say no. So I guess I get what I want.
Yeah.
Well, when
Oh
you
yeah,
say
like
put it
maybe
that
like a
way.
monthly goal of script reading.
Oh, Portrait
Oh.
Plays thinks that we should do it every week so that then we'd be used to it and be in shape. Well, that's a very logical conclusion to make.
That's how I made it through college,
Yeah.
actually. Weekly dancing. Whoops. Now my body's like, why did you? Why? Why?
Right,
Why?
make it a creepy guy.
Yep.
No kidding.
God. Ooh, look at this peeling wallpaper. Ooh. Okay. Better. Oh,
I love it.
Ow.
It's super creepy.
Mm.
Oh no. You only pick on Rai because A, Zach isn't here, B, he's an easy target, C, we're too scared of everyone else to risk annoying them, and D, he asks for
That's
It's
funny.
100% correct.
You should be fucking scared of me.
Yeah, Emily is definitely pretty scary. God damn it, Genova Plus. God damn it. Mel on the Rocks is a great name.
I love that name. But then I think it's Melon on the
That's the great
Melon
thing.
the
It could
Rocks.
also be Melon the Rocks.
Yeah, I like
Which
both
is
of
a
these things.
totally different
Or it could be
sentence.
like a melon martini on the rocks. I like that too.
I like martinis, so.
Oh, Valerie, that's nice of you.
There's
Look
a
at this
place-
little creepy thing in the wall.
What?
So creepy.
That's definitely a giant spider.
Can you put on the unicorn onesie? You demand that we should fear you next time.
And then challenge the Overlord and then bury him.
Yes.
Aw, Mel, we love you too.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Robin
Oh,
Lloyd.
there we go.
I'm gonna make this so
And E, because
creepy.
Ryan is a successful director and actor and writer who carries everyone else. Obviously, that's why we make fun
It's
of you.
lonely at the
just
top.
Like, yeah,
you know,
it's completely-
once you reach peak success,
Peak
everyone wants
Dude,
to
you
take
can't
shots
see
at
these
you.
legs
He's
until you
a
get
man.
up
He
here.
wants to
This
get
is
up.
good. Look how creepy this
Oh,
is.
that's so
You
creepy.
can't even see the legs until you
No.
I don't
Oh
like
god.
that, but I do.
get here.
Oh god, I feel itchy all over.
Yeah, good, excellent. That's what I want.
You were that was such a
Excellent.
pleased.
Excellent.
Oh, wonderful! I'm
Wonderful.
glad
You're
you feel itchy
uncomfortable.
everywhere.
Fantastic.
Yes.
That is the goal.
Will be truly
Oh fuck,
disgusting.
that's a terrible thing to do, Ryan. Jesus. Rai takes items from the frozen food section, changes his mind, and leaves them on any shelf he pleases.
No! Oh my
Mostly
god.
next to bread. What is
That
wrong with you?
health hazard, like the amount of health hazard that is, makes me so uncomfortable.
You know, guys,
Oh.
you shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet,
Or should you?
especially in a
From
chat
Genova
room.
Plus.
Yeah, especially from Genova Plus.
Whoa!
That
Throw
no
it
good,
down.
dirty down scoundrel scallywag.
Scallywag.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Yeah. Pew pew.
That was a machine gun.
That was definitely. Yeah. That was a. You brought a.
Oh my
machine
god,
gun to
more
a
to
knife
steal.
fight.
That's just like actually terrible.
That is actually
okay.
terrible.
That's just like really shitty.
That is actually terrible. So are you guys excited for our new show, Anime Blast?
Anime blast.
We do need like a.
We need like a sweet animation.
God, that's really creepy. I don't want to go up there.
Anime blast.
Jesus. I don't want to go up
That's
there.
the only way I'm ever
Creepy,
gonna
so
say it.
creepy.
I hope there'll be some kind of
Um,
like magical girl wand action.
Let's see. I need the stairs to be a different color. Let's see.
Oh my god. That's right, guys. We're gonna be playing a super funky looking game. I'm trying. It's such a weird name. Let me see if I can remember this. I don't have to remember it because it's in one of my tabs. Beautiful. We're gonna play Psycho Pass Mandatory
Ooh.
Happiness.
Yeah, psychopath.
I don't understand
There's
what
no
any of that
happiness
means.
that is like
What?
What? Hold on.
Steph, are you familiar with
Mandatory
this?
Happiness?
Psychopath is an anime. It's like a very cool cyberpunk anime.
Okay.
From what I remember, if I remember correctly, which I sometimes don't, so don't always quote me.
Okay, but wait, hold on. I want to back up. Mandatory happiness sounds like not that happy.
Well, because
At
it's kind of a dystopian cyberpunk thing, so it's kind of like the happy.
So yeah, not happy.
It's gonna be
at
fun.
all.
It's gonna be fun, guys.
And yeah. Wow.
Oh god. I like Tea Down Under. G'day, y'all. I'm guessing this is set fire to the bus. Right, is Underday. Yes.
Yes.
Halloween. What a perfect time for that.
That's what you should have dressed up as.
Dude, I should have just been like, I should make a costume where I like look smashed beneath a giant wheel or something. Yeah. That's such a good
Could have
idea.
just gotten like a
Damn,
little school
that's a
bus
really
and
good
put it on
idea.
your head.
Oh my god, you don't even see that spider till you get up there. Oh,
Oh, it's so
gross.
creepy.
Sorry. I hope you guys like this. I will write things in blood somewhere. It's gonna be
Oh
great.
yeah.
That's what the
What are
QQ.
you gonna write, though?
The QQ.
What are you
The
gonna
QQ
write?
is gonna be there. The other ones like don't look behind you.
Oh, I like that.
So guys, I've been watching this awesome show called Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries.
Oh, this sounds like a very
It's
Emily
such an Emily show.
thing.
I love it. I finished Penny Dreadful last week, which was the saddest day ever.
Yeah.
But I needed something to fill that
that
like,
void.
That
That
void.
gothic
That emptiness
dark
in
So
your
I
soul.
void.
started watching Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries, and it's so good.
Where did
It's
that
set
originally
in the
air?
20s in Australia, and she's just like this awesome lady she's like one of those awesome rich ladies who just sort of like takes in people and is like, now you work for me, and you know, adopts a kid because she can, and then sends the kid like around pickpocketing and shit like that. It's so great. I love it.
Ooh, God,
Yeah,
there's so
and
much
she's
room
like,
for creepy
she's
shit here.
always sort of like going into she ends up at all these murder scenes and is just kind of like, oh well, don't mind if I do, I'm just gonna solve this mystery. And then she's got this like thing with the lead detective, and he's like, you're not allowed to interfere, and she's like, haha, you're really cute. I'm cute too. I should be able to do what I want. Obviously, like the hair flip thing that I'm doing right now is flirting. This means flirting.
In case you're not fluent in the
That's
awkward girl
that's the
language.
joke.
Hey, was that a follow or a
It
sub?
Wow.
Yes,
Wow,
it was a resub.
7 months.
Thanks
Damn.
for the resub.
Wait. How did you get the sub dance today and resub today?
Interesting.
That's what you were talking about earlier, though. That is magic.
That is magic.
What
Interesting.
magic?
Thank you for the 7 months, though.
Thanks.
So you drawing this house reminds me of the movie I watched this weekend called The People Under the Stairs.
Oh,
From
creepy.
Oh,
Look,
that's a
there's
great
door
idea.
here and a broom closet and then a
Yeah.
trap door.
Also, no.
So-
Okay, so this movie
You're welcome.
really, it was twisted. It was goofy. It was fun to watch. It has a kid that was in the Mighty Ducks, and it also has Ving Rhames in it, and it was so much fun. It was just like, the hell is
Wait,
going
this is
on?
a fun game? I figured it was a scary movie.
They can be both.
Probably when you were a child watching it in 1990, like whatever.
You know, like Ghostbusters is actually a pretty scary movie. If you were like young back then.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
had a friend who was like, she didn't like the new Ghostbusters because she
Where-
remembers the old one being such a horror,
Mm-hmm.
being scary. Which
Something
I
that
can
happens
see.
in this
To the
movie
bed, Cyber Spectre.
is a guy dresses up in all black leather clothing.
That could be a lot of movies.
No, in this movie, and I was like, it could be a lot of movies, but I've never seen that before, except for An American Horror Story. Is that guy that dresses up in a whole entire black latex suit, and that reminded me of that. I was like, wonder if they watched this movie at one point in their life.
Guys, I have a question, and I need chat to tell me what I should do. Is American Horror Story actually worth watching? Is it going to fill the
Hotel, the
hole?
one with Lady Gaga, I heard was really, really cool, but that could be a biased opinion. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I don't know. I need advice, and I would like to get
I've
it
only
from the
watched-
Thumper family.
Half of the first season, and it was alright, but I wasn't just like, I wasn't wowed by it.
I watched the first episode, and it was kind of like, meh. Not
I feel like that, for me personally, that's the type of show I need to watch with somebody else.
Yeah. It seemed kind of like, honestly, lazy horror to me.
It's not creepy at all. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it just kind of felt like play on
Tropes.
tropes and like things that sort of,
have been done before.
well, yeah.
Which is not a bad thing, but you gotta do it in a way that is.
You can still
I
approach
know,
Yeah, you can
that's
do
the
that
thing
well.
is why I'm
Yeah,
asking is I
exactly.
know a lot of people really like it. See, everybody in chat saying no, don't watch it.
Emily, watch Channel Zero.
Yeah, I will. I want to watch something that's already on Netflix.
And
and-
apparently
Guys,
Black
this is
Mirror.
so creepy up here. Bleh.
Yeah,
Bleh.
do not like.
Ugh,
Yeah,
so
no,
big.
channel-
Yuck.
See, Black Mirror
Yuck.
interests me.
Hashtag Ask Technology is proud to present HRPG Sharky.
Sharky, we're gonna draw Sharky.
There's
I'm
a
gonna draw.
link in there.
I will go check to see what
Yeah,
that is.
go look. Click on the link.
Alright, so Sharky needs to be in the haunted
So
house,
here's
I
the
guess.
thing about American
Yeah, I'm gonna
Horror
draw Sharky.
Story.
So we got Zach, we got the QQ. D&D Maniac, you need to give me something because you donated for the music video, but I want to know what you want in here. Unless they already said so, and I didn't catch it.
An initiative initiated.
What were you gonna say,
voted
Emily?
for Black Mirror.
Oh, right. The thing about Black Mirror is that it's like a little too real. Pokeseeker!
Oh,
Yay,
yeah.
Thumper Pride!
Dude, it made me feel so anxious when I was
Close to that
watching it.
baby.
Oh.
Right.
I'm that baby.
See, I'm not super interested in the too real kind of
No. Okay, there's some episodes that I did like from Black
Yeah.
Mirror. I would recommend episodes like
can't remember.
Junico. I think that's a Junipero is a good one. That one's
Yeah.
a cute. That's a cute queer one that I really enjoyed. Game Test is like
Are you talking about the 3 new ones? I haven't watched them.
yeah. This is part of the season. And then there's a Game Test one that's like that I had to stop watching because it made me really anxious. But it was really I liked it because it's kind of what this house is based around, like the creepiness and the factor of like, oh, I'm gonna walk up the
The
stairwell.
one I think is from season 2 where it's
White Bear is
Yes,
messed
White
up.
Bear.
White Bear is messed up as fuck. I did not enjoy that. That made me feel really gross. I did not enjoy that one.
I've just been feeling
that's
a lot
actually
more
one of my
into-
favorite ones. My other favorite one is the one where they can record things.
I like that technology. Like if you want creepy Shadowrun stuff to deal with, you watch that show and it's great.
Yeah. The first time I watched Black Mirror was like a couple months into living in Minnesota. A roommate of mine was like, "You need to watch this show." I was like, "All right." No precedence of what it is or whatnot. It was so good. So when they were showing previews for this season of Black Mirror, I refused to watch anything because I want to go into it completely blind.
What's her face who played Delphine Cormier in Orphan Black? She was in this movie that was kind of about like reincarnation and time travel, and it kind of reminded the way that movie felt reminded me of
Spectre!
it.
Woo!
Reminded
4
me of
months!
this show. Congrats! Thank you for the resub on my show. I appreciate it a lot.
What are they? Star Purple of their 4-month service as the Jimbo's bureaucratic implementation dusting representative.
Oh, the dusting in there really sells it.
Somebody just subbed recently and is like working in the kitchen. I was like, I know who to go to for food.
Hell yeah. Sir Mel, that is also very strange, but whatever, hey.
You're still 7 months.
We still love you either way. I just thought it was more curious than anything else.
There's another creepy. More creepy eyes everywhere.
Yeah, the thing about Black Mirror is that I'm not sure that I want to spend more time in the creepy dystopia that we're creating for ourselves.
Yeah, a lot of
If
it
I'm
also.
going to watch television, maybe it should be escapism. I don't know. But at the same time, Penny Dreadful is not exactly escapism. That's pretty fucking terrible too. So.
I mean, I think
If you're in the mood, you should check it out at some point.
Get
That's kind of my thing.
0422. Thank you for following. Thank you for being part of the Thumper.
oh my gosh. D&D Maniac wants a Frankenstein like with both Rai and Zach's heads.
So just Frankenstein with 2
So like
identical
Frankenstein
heads.
Two-Face?
Two-Face, yeah.
How will you tell the difference?
Creepy.
Oh yeah, don't forget. The beards, man. It's all about the beards. Have you guys seen that video of the person feeding raccoons through the porch? And like there's these little tiny grabby
Yes.
hands. Yeah, I love that because that person's like,
Are any of you guys giving candy out to trick-or-treaters right now? I want to know what the best costume you've seen tonight has been.
Yes, and we need to go back real quick and talk about something you just said, which is escapism.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're watching something where the future is bleak doesn't mean it's not escapism.
Sure.
Like
that's
people
definitely
escape
true.
into those sort of like fantastical situations all the time.
Yeah.
That's why we have the term. What is it? We've got like disaster porn and
oh
stuff
god,
like
yeah,
that.
that's
I
true.
don't really understand
Apocalypse
that either,
porn.
though.
Well, that's why we have like gore horror. I hate that. I hate meaningless gore horror. Like we have that, you know? Like why? I don't know why people like to watch other people suffer, but it's a thing.
On the Rock's son's dressed up as Spider-Man. That's so cute.
That's so cute. Well, I
If
mean,
any of you have kids in chat, I want to know what your children are dressing up as because that says a lot about you as a person too.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
And I want to know. We never got trick.
Look, Genova Plus, I saw Spider-Man 3 in theaters, and I thought about walking out.
Well, that was your mistake.
Thought about it.
You should have.
There were some really great people in that theater heckling the movie, though, and
Oh,
that made
that's
it
worth it then.
that made it so much more enjoyable.
Yeah, that can make it really cool.
So everyone's saying that just one part of the Frankenstein will have glasses on.
Oh, okay.
I don't really understand like the torture porn genre either.
I don't like
Okay.
it. Pisses me off.
That's very different than what I was talking
No,
about.
I was talking
Well,
about.
we talked about
movies like
escapism.
Hostel.
Oh,
So why would
oh,
you want
okay,
escapism?
sorry.
Sorry, no, that wasn't exactly.
We need to stop using. There shouldn't be like earth porn and stuff. Can we not use porn as a modifier?
Yeah.
Like it's just getting confusing, guys.
Sorry.
It's just getting confusing. It's not even anyone's fault. It's like something that's happened a lot on the
Yeah,
internet.
no, you're right. You're
Where
right.
it's like,
Yeah, but I don't really understand the genre either. Like, what's appealing about that?
Yeah. I mean,
I want to know. Like, I want to understand.
Yeah, me
but-
too. It's like a fascination where like, yeah, I get it, but like I don't want to feel that way ever. But so that's why I find it fascinating. There's certain
Yeah.
things that I find gross tech, but only because it's fascinating.
Yeah.
Not-
Oh, I'm
like,
sticking
I don't
with you. Has
I
twin daughters that went as witches.
Oh, that's awesome.
And their son went as a sullen teenager.
Do you remember that photo that Tyler took of us, where it's like you, me, and Viking Lass? There's like someone who said it was like
Yeah.
the three fates, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so cool.
mm,
I'm absolutely the crone.
Yeah. Which one's which? You're the crone. What are the other two?
Present, and future.
Mm.
Kind of like the three Norns.
Yeah, yeah.
Same thing. Kind of the women of time and fate.
so like the ghosts of Christmas past.
Yeah, I'm the ghost of Christmas past.
What's your favorite costume that you ever dressed up as?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Okay, I will say that the coolest costume I ever saw was on the hill last year, and there's like this couple who was dressed as Mononoke Hime and Ashitaka. And I was like, oh my god, you guys are so cool. They're like, no, wait, have you seen this? They're pushing a stroller and they pull out their baby dressed as a Kodama.
That's adorable.
And I screamed. I screamed so loud, it was so cute.
That's super cute.
Yeah, it's so
That's
cute.
really good.
I had a Hermione costume
Oh.
that I loved when I was a kid. Wore that a couple years. Maybe I'll post that
Look
picture.
at this, guys. We're building
I'll post
these
that
walls.
picture on Twitter after
We're
the
building
show.
these
It's
walls,
super,
man.
it's
It's gonna be
adorable.
so good. This haunted house is gonna be so creepy.
I had a pretty good one. It was an easy costume, but I enjoyed it. Me and my friend just dressed as Ken and Ryu from Street Fighter,
Mhm.
and that was just like a fun costume to do with a friend.
It was really fun going as Indiana Jones a couple
Okay, I
years
need
ago.
to
Man,
this
I've done that
before I
too.
do
It's
my
such
That's
an
dungeon.
easy
really fun.
costume.
It was fun though.
Would wear all my beige clothes.
I had an awesome hat. I actually had to go shopping for it, but I had a really awesome hat that I decided to be Indiana Jones for. And I got the whip, which was
Yeah,
pretty fun.
you gotta have the whip. Yo,
Scott!
what's up, Scott? Also,
Hello.
Mortis Steel just posted the first true Rai fact.
Where is it?
Except for they're not
Here we
strangers.
are. That's true. That's definitely
Close.
true.
Oh god, The Happening. I didn't see The Happening.
You know, okay, unpopular opinion.
Oh, God.
Okay, actually, let's start with the popular opinion. M. Night Shyamalan is not a good director. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't like his movies, but I saw a
Well,
trailer
but everybody
for
likes
one.
The Sixth Sense.
That okay, fine. That's the
Also,
one.
Lady in the
movie
Water.
that's good.
Underrated.
Haven't seen that.
Underrated.
Didn't. I had no interest. But
I like that one too, and everybody gives it shit.
Yeah, well, I think it was just like not. It was marketed poorly, is all I want to say, but it's actually an enjoyable movie. Go ahead.
okay, so I saw a trailer for an M. Night Shyamalan movie last night that actually looked relatively decent, and I was really shocked. Shoot, what was it called? Split. It was called Split, and who's the guy that plays Professor X? James McAvoy.
Oh.
Not Patrick Stewart.
Not yeah, the young Professor X.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Um,
okay.
James McAvoy is playing this guy with 28 different personalities,
Jesus.
and he kidnaps these 3 girls, and then they have to talk to all these different personalities to try to get out of this, death trap or whatever. That sounded kind of interesting to me.
The only M. Night
Plus, it's
Shyamalan.
James
Okay,
McAvoy,
I
it's
will
pretty
name
good.
one. I will name one. Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense was pretty good.
So here's side note. I really am excited for Logan because I think they're keeping their promise and letting Hugh Jackman finally go by introducing X-23, and I'm really fucking
I
excited.
really need to read
I'm really fucking excited about it.
those the new Wolverine comics because I just found out that her name also is Laura.
Well, also, I was talking to Malika about this and how, like, I love characters that are so immortal and then lose their power and then they just keep fucking up all the time. Like, that's kind of Manji in Blade of the Immortal, and that's kind of what Wolverine is becoming, and I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with it. Really fucking excited.
Speaking of M. Night Shyamalan,
Shamalama ding dong.
thank you. I was about to say it. I was like, probably should.
Show some respect.
Don't worry.
Oh, Emily's got it covered.
I'll say it.
Guys, this is getting creepy.
This is getting
I
really
really
creepy.
enjoyed Devil.
I didn't see it because it looks stupid.
It's kind of stupid, but I really enjoyed it because it was. I was like, okay, just try not to think it's M. Night Shyamalan, and you're fine, and it works. I remember when the preview for it came out, though. I specifically was going to see a early screening of Scott Pilgrim, and
Man,
we're like,
that movie's so
everybody's
good.
like,
I remember.
everybody's like, ooh, what is this? And they're like, ooh, this looks interesting.
yeah.
And then the name comes up, and literally every single person and the whole entire theater goes,
The same thing happened in my theater.
I had the same experience too. Oh my god. There's like audible groans.
Oh, that poor guy.
That's
I feel bad
amazing.
for him too because it's like he kept doing so many things that he's now like a verb.
Yeah.
He's now a verb.
the village is good, but you can only see it once.
And then it's ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is that I think about. I love your costume, by the way, Scott.
Oh.
So I got into work and I was like, I could have gone as hipster Raven. I have the black hair.
Yeah,
I have the
you really
purple
could've.
hair. I have a blue hoodie. I could have just worn a black shirt and would have been it would have been me, but A-okay.
Yeah.
I have to say though about the Logan conversation, I just like have to reserve my judgment at this point because I'm like, that trailer is good, but it could still just be a good trailer.
I know.
And
but the
X-Men
thing is-
movies have always been
Okay.
bad.
I'm excited because it means that they're keeping their promise that Hugh Jackman go. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I might be the
Because I
only person
remember
in
he
this
was
room
like-
that likes the X-Men movies.
I love all of them.
Okay, good.
So Apocalypse, his power is turning you into like the wall or the ground, right?
He's a
Okay,
he's a magician in
Apocalypse-
this one to me.
Apocalypse is a lot of things.
Okay.
Yes.
They cannot be covered in that movie.
Apocalypse.
Like, Apocalypse was a very long miniseries in the series, like the cartoon series. I remember his being such a sad, like immensely tragic story that they couldn't cover in that movie.
There were a lot of things. Although I will say, in general, if you're looking for like your source material for movies, the cartoons are not like just because it's not a live-action movie doesn't mean it's right out of the comic books.
Yes.
No, I know, but I enjoy a lot of what they were trying to do.
But yeah, the X-Men in general is where consistency and continuity go to die in comics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is weird because that's only true because it was the only consistent comic for such a long time. So it's awkward. But I want to ask you guys about the Logan trailer because you guys are excited about it. Everybody seems excited about it. And I want to know what it is that's so great about that trailer. Because I'm excited about it because I love every X-Men movie. And so, like, I like it when Wolverine stabs things.
I like that. So it was a conversation about like Manji, where people who have immortality things and then it's gone and seeing them fuck up is great. I'm excited to see that.
Like, so it's the idea of Old Man Logan in general that is exciting.
Oh yeah, absolutely, seeing Wolverine differently because like Wolverine is something that's been done for so many times.
Yeah.
I don't really need more movies. I really like the Wolverine movie in Japan. That was really cool. I actually really liked it. But however, I want to see different things about a character. I want to see a character break. I want to see them push to a limit and have them make terrible decisions and see what they do. I don't want them to just be like, oh, I have my superpower. I'm like, nope, not anymore, dude. Come with something new.
You know, I pretty much agree with you that it's exciting to see them do a different flavor of X-Men, and considering that they pulled off Deadpool, I like have a little more hope.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like repeating because I've seen all this shit. It's what James Gunn said about Guardians of the Galaxy. After that succeeded, everyone's like, oh, let's put 60s and 70s music into everything. I'm like, that's not what makes a good movie.
Yeah.
You did something different. You explored something different about humanity and about character, and that's what I want to see. More than anything, that's what I want to see.
Also, the fact that, like,
Oh, this is really creepy.
Guardians of the Galaxy
Guys,
is
it's
just
worse! Look, I added hands!
is just a
You see
superhero
this?
movie with
Gross.
musical numbers isn't actually that impressive, I think. That's
where
also
am I?
just
I don't
blown
know
out of
where I am.
proportion.
Well, it's a really good music video. I don't know if it's.
Oh,
gonna
no,
be
it's a
good-
really great
I don't know if
movie.
it's gonna be a good movie, but I don't know if it's gonna be bad either.
Yeah. I am excited because I just hope that there is in the book of Old Man Logan. I don't mean to be that guy that's like, well, in the comic book because I know how adaptations work.
Issue 2.
Yeah.
Page 7.
But the character has in the future decided never to pop his claws again. That's why he's Logan
That's
and not
cool.
Wolverine
That's
anymore.
cool. That's
So-
fucking awesome.
So you're reading this book and
he defanged himself.
he defangs himself,
That's
and,
cool.
and consistently throughout this book, he's doing this thing. He's going on this road trip with his old blind buddy Hawkeye, who's obviously going to be replaced by Xavier in the movie, and he's refusing to pop his claws. Like, he'll punch people, he'll fight a little bit, but Hawkeye's doing the murdering.
And he's still basically unkillable.
He won't, and he's unkillable, but he also won't kill anybody until like the very end, and finally he breaks. And there's just a 2-page splash.
That's
And
cool.
it's just black with the white lettering snicked. And that's
Yeah.
it. 2 pages
Nice.
just snicked. And then he just fucks up everything. And he shows you that he is still the best at what he does. And what he does is
and
not
that's
very
that,
nice.
and that's
It was just
and that
murdering
becomes the
people.
I
truest
want that
warrior.
moment in the movie so bad where
Yeah.
it's like, I want there to be mainstream audiences that are pissed off about the fact that for an hour he never pops his claws. But I will be so excited because it'll be so worth it when in Act 3 he just maims everything.
Because here's the thing, like, I think the truest form of the warrior isn't, like, taking joy in, like, the outcome of killing. It's taking joy in the moment of doing it constantly. So him being able to, like, no, waiting, and finally that moment happens, you're like, I think if you can sit there and appreciate that that is a true moment of being a warrior and being a killer, that's gonna be fucking awesome.
And Wolverine's thing, part of it is that he's a samurai.
yeah, exactly.
Like that
yeah.
is where he gets his
Yeah.
warrior spirit. That's where he finds peace, is in being a samurai.
So he's a very traditional warrior.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is why it's
Yeah.
amazing, which is why he's like Manji. If you ever read like Blade of the Immortal, which
never
everybody
have.
should fucking read Blade of the Immortal because it's beautiful. It's also kind of like mature, slightly rapey at some points, but like
When how about this
sometimes.
catch?
But
Yeah,
it's
true.
still
Blue
such
catch.
a beautiful thing. I'm gonna have a door open here because you always know there's something behind the door.
Well, I really dig that, and I dig stories that get retold in different ways and put their own spin on it and get, like, reinterpreted for another generation. I think that's such a key and central part of all media is to retell stories.
See,
Absolutely.
that's part of why I love DC, even though they reboot every 10 years, because I get to see, like, superheroes are always going to be the same archetype retold, right? Like, there's only so many times you can put Wolverine up against Sabretooth. So I do like that, like, I get to sort of reread certain themes and stories, seeing, all right, this is how they interpreted these themes in 87. This is how they did it in 94.
Yeah, also
this is how
things,
they're doing it now.
different things matter at different points, so you have
Yeah.
to reboot it and make it matter, you know? It's
Yeah.
really important to do that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to make this really dilapidated white.
All right, see you, Lady K.
Bye! Thanks for joining us, Ethan, with your boss beer.
Are there
So
any
we
other?
have a Rai and Zach.
Oh yeah, let's go over
Horrifying.
what are you doing right now, Steph?
I'm making
Yeah.
a door because there has to be something horrifying behind it always. So I'm making a door.
There's no door more frightening than the one that is slightly ajar with
Yeah,
darkness
exactly.
behind it.
So what is behind it? I don't know, guys.
Or one that's covered in fog is pretty scary too.
It's good too. Genova Plus, the Waynes have been killed so many more than 113 times. Because there's more than 113 Batman books, and that's how many times they've died. Every...
Man, I would like to write a alternate world Batman where his parents don't die and he just like gets raised as a spoiled brat and is like the most obnoxious Batman.
He's just like this selfish Batman that just like dresses up and like
He's the
goes
spoiled
after
kid in the
people.
costume.
They go after
Like for really petty reasons.
he goes after people who like ding his Mercedes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's like you will be afraid of rich people. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the exact
like
opposite.
the
of what he's
pettiest
trying to
Batman
do.
of all time.
Yeah.
No one would want to read that though.
Nah. I do. There's a great book where Batman accidentally kills his parents.
Ooh.
Because in that book it's called Speeding Bullets, and instead of Bruce Wayne being Bruce Wayne, Kal-El, Superman, falls in Gotham, and the Waynes adopt him and name him Bruce. And so when Joe Chill like holds up the parents, the death of the Waynes, little baby Bruce, who is little baby Clark, I guess he's 8, his heat vision manifests because he's so frightened for his parents, and he murders Joe Chill and his parents, and like never leaves Wayne Manor for like 20 years until Lois Lane like finds him.
Dang.
Yeah, it is
That's
like
brutal.
super depressing for a Superman is Batman story.
Wow. I love that they chose to do that when they're like, let's make the ultimate like fan mashup.
Right?
Yeah. And they're like, it's not what you expected.
What
This
if
is why we don't
Superman
do
was
this.
Batman? Well,
this is kind
it
of
would be
like, this is why we don't do this.
Yeah.
Let me show you why. Why won't you never do this for us? Brr, brr, brr. It's like,
I
here,
love
okay, fine,
books that are all
fine.
about that.
Fine. Here. You want it? Here. Do you want it anymore? No.
In my opinion, the best Flash book ever. It's called The Return of Barry Allen. And it was when Mark Waid was writing The Flash. Barry Allen had died a couple years earlier, and Wally was The Flash. And everybody is asking him all the time, when are you bringing Barry back? When's Barry going to come back? Bring Barry back. So he writes The Return of Barry Allen, where Barry does come back, but it's actually Wally's nemesis, the Reverse Flash. And it's absolutely phenomenal. And it's also like, it shows when Barry comes back why you don't want him anymore. Like how he's in the way and how you like and care about Wally still, and it's like you can't just make everything the way it was. Like this growth was good.
That's a really skillful way for that writer to make that point.
Yeah.
With Mark Waid?
Mark Waid.
Excellent.
Waid. He's awesome. He's one of like the keepers of comics, still holding on to what it was. Like its inception. He was the one who wrote the reboot of Archie, an Archie relaunch with Fiona Staples.
Oh, whoops.
Because only Mark Waid is writing books that really feel like they could come out in 1956.
Well, it kind of makes sense for him to stick to that, I guess. That's actually pretty smart. Whoa, what's in your hands, Emily? Is that the rules to Nightmare that we're gonna play in like...
It's the rules to Nightmare. It's a long, beautiful text with information.
Is it wrapped in human
I
skin?
should know those.
Yeah, it's actually pretty simple, but I've just been going over to make sure that we
Have everything. All
have
the
everything
dice
ready.
in.
I would
Yes,
also
my
write the
gatekeeper.
Batman book where I kill Uncle Ben and the Waynes.
What's wrong with you? Get out of
he's
here.
He's a pain nerd. Like
Pure
most,
evil!
Like most writers, he's a pain nerd.
It's true.
Sorry.
If they do
most
another
creative minds just love pain.
if they do another DC Marvel crossover, which they're overdue for, because they did one every like 10 years until 2001 was the last one.
What was the last one?
JLA Avengers, it was called. 15 years ago.
Wow.
And it's great. The Justice League go to the Marvel Universe and think that the Avengers are villains because they fucking murder people all the time. And the Avengers go to the Justice League Earth and they assume that the Justice League are dictators because they don't believe that any heroes can actually be that good. Like, the Marvel Universe is like, nah, we don't believe in Superman because we're all so fucked up and can't possibly be good heroes. And then the Justice League has to be like, nah, look, this is what you could do if you were heroes.
Whoa.
It's a great...
So the Marvel Universe is just too cynical.
Yeah, but I mean, also, it turns around to that means the DC Universe is naive.
Yeah.
That's what it becomes.
What's up, Annabelle?
Might I interrupt for a moment?
Yes.
So,
Fair.
in Nightmare, one of the things that you do is you write your peers on the back of these cards, and there are still some on them. So I would like to share them with you. From whoever played last, I just want to share this. So the first one is being alone in the South.
Oh!
Or being locked in an intergalactic prison.
Wow.
Whoa, that's specific.
Hashtag branding.
Okay.
In
right.
prison
I mean, a lot
but
of things.
innocent, or family dying, that person went serious. Teeth just fucking falling out of my fucking god.
Yeah. Yup, that's such a good one.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh
Slash
my fucking
skydiving.
God.
And then this is the best and last one. A delicious sandwich with a smaller, less tasty sandwich inside!
Whoa! That is
Horror.
weird.
That's horror.
That's like when you like.
Do you know
consume
what?
your
I'll name you 3 really funny curses that I like at telling people. Step on Legos. May your eyeliner never go on straight, and may you go when you go looking for a parking spot, may you always find a motorcycle.
That's good.
It's good. I like
That's so
that.
true.
Go inside the hole, you guys. It's nothing could possibly go wrong. This is really fun. I'm really excited about this straight edge tool because they finally fixed it and I can actually use it properly, and I'm really happy. Yay! It's Caravan Palace.
I tried drawing in VR for the first time.
Really?
This last weekend.
How'd it go?
Not nearly as well as this.
Yeah.
It was roughly the opposite of what we're watching now.
Yeah.
But it was.
You
it
were
was
just
still fun.
destroying a house.
Yeah,
while she was making one?
yeah. I actually loaded up.
Look how
Steph's
creepy that
files
is.
and
You're like,
erased
get
shit.
inside. I'm like, why do I want to go inside? It's like, ah! It's cool.
Steph, do you have any tips for a first-time VR painter like Scott?
Get familiar with textures and imagine you're sculpting with paint instead of like drawing or sculpting at all. It's kind of a middle in between. Do not be afraid of using figures in the middle, like the way I built those pumpkins was like kind of spiral, and then make the outside. Same with this house was like kind of straight edging, and then playing with texture because I remember what some of this stuff looks like. And then they have a showcase ability on this. Like check out what other artists are doing because holy crap, I learned a lot of techniques just by looking at other people and seeing what they did.
Go ahead.
That's a really good point.
That's good advice for every single art form. If you want to do an art form and you're not looking at how the experts are doing it, then you're just wasting great
not
resources.
just copying, but like looking at like because I was looking at like the spider
How they
webs,
do it.
like holy shit, the spider web thing is so cool. You know, see like how they did that, like you do it like this. Oh shit.
That is really good advice because, you know, you can build on the knowledge that people have been accumulating for hundreds, thousands, or tens of years, depending on the medium.
Yeah, I read a lot of comic book scripts because there's still not really a standard format for comics, and I feel like there never will be because it's sort of built up that way. And so that's part of why I try to read different ones with different writers all the time because they've all got different ways of conveying messages to their artist.
And have you ever written a comic?
I have. I have not written anything that has been published.
That's cool though.
But I write with a partner, Kyle Banks, and we're now right now working on like an 8-issue series that we don't know what we're gonna do when we're done with it. But right now it's just about finishing the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that's
always
awesome. I
awesome,
mean,
yeah.
just writing it is half the battle.
Yeah.
Like see, this is like the way they did those spider webs. You know, just kind of like really creepy stuff.
I think, okay, some people are throwing out their insults would be, may your internet be slow.
Yes.
And I was just like, yeah, I would be like, may your videos always be buffering.
May your resolution be 480.
So your videos are always buffering, but just like that mixture between like playing and buffering.
Yes. Oh.
So it's just like,
Yeah, that would be better. Yeah, is that you get like a couple seconds and then it buffers just to mess with you. God, that spider is terrifying.
Isn't it? Look at it. There's more.
may the fast
So,
food restaurant
you
you're waiting
don't-
for
you
never
don't
show
even
up on the
see
highway.
You won't ever see it, you know, like it's like kind of going up here. You're like, do. Oh, there's hands, and oh my god, piece of shit.
That's horrible.
Yeah, piece of shit.
It's
And
horrible.
more things. Horrible. So horrible.
You look kind of like you're pantomiming walking with a walker.
I'm
Yep.
just
As we
like,
move
yeah, I'm
through.
just skiing.
She's skiing, yep.
Oh, you're
I'm
skiing, that
skiing.
too, yeah.
Skiing all the time because I don't really want to use the teleport tool with this one. This one I have to like kind of be in it. Oh, also when you're sculpting, always like look around, always move things around because when you're drawing something, you're like, oh, this looks good. You're gonna turn it, and you're like, fuck, what the fuck? What was I doing?
Ooh.
So
I gotta up the ante here. Initiative Initiate said, may your pizza always arrive a minute too late. I got one. May your first bite of pizza always burn the roof of your mouth.
May the pizza guy always come while you're in the bathroom.
may your waiter always walk by and ask when your mouth is full.
I think I've got that
Hate
one.
that one. Hate that one. Always happens.
May your computer create magic smoke. That sounds kind
Oh
of
no!
That sounds cool.
May it always smell like burning.
That's currently my
May you
computer.
never figure out what that burning smell is.
Yeah, you never know what that burning smell is. You just gotta like, I'm gonna squeeze in, and you're gonna regret everything.
How long have you been working on this, Steph?
That is today, so 2 hours.
Isn't that crazy?
That
look
is
at that,
crazy.
and look at that peeling
That is.
like wallpaper.
Crazy.
And that's why texture matters. Like all that
Yes.
peeling shit, like play with it.
Your stairs look so good. Like,
Yeah.
this
And that's
is
what that
dope.
flatlining is amazing.
Yeah, wait, I like soggy cereal.
Ugh, gross.
What's
I'm
the
just
point of
gonna say
adding
it.
milk if I'm not gonna get it all soaked up?
You're gross.
See, that's my issue. That's why I don't have cereal that often. Is because I feel like every time I have cereal, it's like a race.
Yeah.
My cereal is daring me to eat it before it becomes too soggy.
I just don't eat cereal because I don't find it to be very nutritionally valuable. But that's just me.
That is true.
But it tastes good, so.
Yes. And it's convenience is part of.
True. I just go-to breakfast food. Shoot.
Well, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't eat a lot of breakfast, so I force myself to have
Oh.
like protein shakes or something, so I
For
have
sure.
something in me.
A
But
little nutrition.
a banana. It's my go-to. Like,
Nice.
I'm not that hungry in the morning, but it's good for me.
One
and it's
egg
tasty.
over, one egg
Love
over
a banana.
easy, or a single slice of toast with cream cheese.
Mmm.
It's good.
I like both those options. I'm a sucker for some pretentious rye rice tricks again. Truth. Yeah, I'm a sucker for some eggs for breakfast. I'm like, I just like having a couple eggs.
I need
I'm a big fan of French toast, but I don't have that as
Bob
as
Logic,
would
I am
like to.
not watching the chat. Just answer your question.
Good answer.
Got him. I'm hungry too. Shit.
Yeah.
Did you have a banana for breakfast today?
I did not have a banana for breakfast today.
Me either.
I wish I had.
Good story.
I'm excited about Nightmare.
Yes.
Never played one of these 90s VHS games.
It's so 90s too. Did you watch the video?
Yeah, I looked it up. I looked it up on YouTube when Zach said we were playing Nightmare tonight. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be so great. I'm a big fan of the show Community. That's
Great
anybody
show.
here has seen Community. There's an episode where they play a 90s VHS game called Pile of Bullets.
That episode I have not
And it
seen.
is hilarious. And it has Brie Larson in it. Who was, just like that girl who was just like the girlfriend of quirky characters like Scott Pilgrim and Abed, and now she's Oscar winner Brie Larson.
That's pretty sweet.
It's crazy how shit like that happens so fast.
Way to go, Brie.
She's gonna be Captain Marvel soon.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If there's any indication that Disney's totally gonna start firing their A-listers, if they're hiring new ones. Like Benedict Cumberbatch and Brie Larson.
Tea Down Under. All right. I got Michelle Hollebeck. He's an author. You might enjoy. All right, Atomized. I'll look it up. Also tweet it at me so I don't forget, probably.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
That's the number one thing. It's like I always appreciate when people tweet me things back after the show because I know I can't remember a lot of things.
Did you spell that last name right? That is a hell of a spelling.
Yeah.
Hollebeck.
Hollebeck. Yeah, so which gatekeeper do you want to face on Nightmare tonight?
Do I want to face?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to figure out who I wanted to be, and I like lots of good decisions. I didn't see the different gatekeepers as much as I saw the different players, so I tried to figure that out. Part of me wants to be the mummy, but at the same time, because I'm already the dumb one on Vanquished, I want to be at least slightly less dumb tonight. And I'm not a big horror fan, so I haven't read a whole bunch. I would say I really like Witches by Scott Snyder. I'm a big Scott Snyder fan, so that's most of the horror I read because he writes a lot of it. There is...
Talk about horror comics?
Yes, horror comics.
Southern Cross.
Which
Holy
is...
shit.
Southern Cross, I really
Cross
love
is
that.
great. American Vampire is awesome.
Where is this light coming from? Oh, there it is.
American Vampire, stay away from me. Is that not? No one else?
So that's it.
All right.
Afterlife with Archie. If you like zombie stories, Afterlife with Archie is an Archie comic where zombies attack Riverdale. And it is not funny. It is legit horror, and it is awesome. And the artist is Francesco Francavilla. And if you want to read a Batman comic with horror, because I'm going to give you some Batman, The Black Mirror, which is a Dick Bats story and introduces Barbara Gordon's psychopathic brother.
Dick Bats?
Dick Grayson, the first Robin, was Batman.
Oh, okay.
For a while.
Yeah.
We
Sorry.
we refer to that era as the Dick Bats era.
Yeah, you just hear the phrase Dick Bats,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
kind of stops all the other thoughts.
Yes.
Uh,
Viewers of graphic content know how frequently I talk about Dick that I forget that it's weird to love Dick as much as I do.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out graphic content, Wednesdays at 1 p.m., you can hear Scott talk about Dick
Yep.
with Bronze and Zach.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
What would I like to see in a Valiant TV show? I would like to see Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe. That's what I would like to see. Basically what they're doing, where they just all fight each other. It's gonna be awesome.
Ooh, D&D Maniacs wondering what happened to Frank Ryzak. I don't think we're there yet.
It's getting
It's
there.
coming. We got time, that's the thing.
It's a lot of time. This is also a lot of stuff, too.
I'm gonna ignore all the comments, the hurtful comments about me putting ketchup on hot dogs. That's just too far, guys. That's below the belt. That's like my identity you're challenging.
Problem with ketchup on hot dogs?
I mean, I don't have a problem. It's just like something you should never do.
Why not?
That's like.
I understand not
Scott,
wanting to put
why?
ketchup on like a steak or something, but if there's any food that isn't sacred, there's any food that it's okay to put whatever flavor you want on it, isn't it the hot dog?
No,
It's
no.
like the meat version of a pancake.
A lot of people try to do funky things with hot dogs, and they just fall flat. you gotta go with your classic Chicago dog. Mustard, never ketchup. You can have tomato on it though.
What about cream cheese?
No.
Have you had a Seattle dog?
Yes.
Cream
Oh,
cheese.
Jesus.
I
caramelized
don't
onions?
understand why Seattle's hot dog has cream cheese on it. Like, what is it about Seattle?
I don't know why that's our dog.
Why is there not salmon on it? Like, I was so confused.
Yeah, I don't know why that's our dog, but it is, and I love the Seattle dog.
You too, I get it.
I
Oh
think
my
it's
god,
great.
yeah, I get it. I really made some bad decisions that night. It's an addition to making my decisions a little better. Okay, where's the smoke? Oh,
Agreed. Pig anus with ketchup is sacrilege. You know? It's a personal thing.
I think that ketchup is a totally normal thing to put on a hot dog. I don't know the rocks here. It's just like a hot dog. When your friggin' kids won't eat anything like actually good for them at the damn barbecue, so you give them tomato juice with like a bunch of fucking sugar, so they'll eat it.
Alright. I'm gonna change the
We should
subject.
before this comes to
You know,
blows.
I'm deeply upset right now, but I'll hold it in because I'm a professional. Anyways, Silly Sunny actually just entered the Seattle Metroplex
Ooh.
gubernatorial race
Nice.
today. If you haven't checked out the video, you should, because he has great music choices and definitely isn't a clone. So, definitely not a clone. You guys should check it out, and also, if you're thinking about running, be sure to get it in before Wednesday. Anyone can submit, actually. You don't even have to be a sub.
Oh, yes.
And basically...
Look at this creepy snow, man.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Snowman.
Snow inside.
Yeah, the dust. Little bits of dust.
How many people are running for governor?
Oh, I think we're up to 6 or 7 now. We're gonna watch the other videos on Wednesday for all the new submissions. And yes, you can still enter tag at hyper_RPG, #CorpWar, and you can actually be part of a really cool upcoming episode where we're gonna have all our governors, or potential governors, up for the candidacy. And probably terrible things are going to happen to them, because you know how NPCs on Vanquished usually get murdered or left for dead, and this will probably be very similar.
Yeah, clearly Hyper RPG does not treat our NPCs well.
Yep.
It's...
If you're featured in a show, prepare for death.
Yeah. Man, Eternal Night really won the lottery.
Yeah.
That one.
You know, sometimes a name just inspires.
Sometimes you just get to be the savior of the faraway.
Yeah,
Hey, look, it's a handprint, guys. It's
Oh,
creepy.
we know.
Oh, that's kind of creepy. Who's trying to get out?
I haven't eaten a hot dog in a long time, though. Sad. You know what's great about Seattle, though?
creepy.
Dicks. Speaking of dicks.
Dicks.
You
Dicks
can
is great.
tell somebody to go grab a bag of dicks here too. By the way.
Seriously.
When I was in high
It's
school,
magical.
I went to high school about maybe like 20-ish miles east of Seattle in Sammamish at Skyline, if anyone knows the area. And so there was kind of a thing in our high school. You couldn't make it to Dixon back during a normal lunch period. You would have to leave some of the class before or afterwards, and so it was kind of a thing to try and do a Dix run.
That's cool.
Whenever you could get away with it, if you get out of class early, or if you get away with going late. My senior year, I went like 40 times to Dix. I went there like every week, all the way to Seattle for lunch, which was not necessarily. I could have like saved money with my high school job, and then I just blew it all by being 17.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I
You're
saved
like,
my
what else
lunch
would I
money
do?
for?
What?
Freaking comics.
Yeah.
That's how
there
I
you
was
go.
able to buy all of like Blade of the Immortal.
You're feeding your soul, not your like very necessary like dietary needs.
Yeah.
What's a creepy thing to say? Want out? What should I write here?
Um,
Besides QQ, I'm gonna write QQ here.
Kill me? Too dark?
I feel like it's gotta be a little more subtle.
Yeah, there's something really.
Yeah.
There's like a good subtle thing. Come on, chat, help me out.
Yeah, let's ask chat. Also, guys,
The blank is a lie.
true answer. You should put whatever you want on your hot dogs.
Don't
It's your own
go.
darn choice.
Don't
Just want to
go.
make that clear.
Anna, the X-Men have a history with vampires. Dracula is a canonical X-Men character, and he shows up a lot. It's just a thing. X-Men and vampires.
That's cool. I like that. X-Men's not afraid to get real weird.
Yeah, Jubilee is a vampire right now.
No, yeah.
Wow, it's just like, that like vaguely reminds me of what was that show? Oh god, Bleach. It's like all of a sudden there's like vampires. After they get out of Soul Society? Anybody?
Not seen Bleach.
That's alright.
Nobody leaves.
Nobody leaves. I like that. Oh, you should just write ketchup.
Ketchup?
Most of my money from junior to senior high school was spent on magic. Most of my money as an adult was spent on magic. Didn't Dracula start on Spider-Man? Ooh, Krun the Barbarian with the good questions.
I don't know when Dracula first made his appearance in the Marvel Universe, being canon, but I do know that it is a part of the thing. So
I like that he has to say not the scientist dude, but actual Dracula.
Yeah, no, because there's actual Dracula. There's characters that share names. That could be right. I don't know. I know that Dracula showed up in some relatively early Bronze Age X-Men. I don't know that much Marvel history as much as I do DC history. I know the Inhumans. I know the X-Men. But I am woefully uninformed when it comes to Spider-Man and the Avengers.
What is one comic world that you feel like you need to know more about?
The Vertigo verse.
Side note on in a Black Mirror, the game test episode, there is a very hilarious, I don't know, intentional throwback to BioShock, which I kind of gleed about a little bit. Yeah, it's a small one. It's a small quib that I don't know if they meant to do it, but it is a very cool little throwback.
Is
I
it
really
like
liked
a
it.
underwater thing or a plasmid thing? Or is it...
It's a phrase and it works. It's great.
Oh, did they say the phrase from BioShock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was very, very clever, and that's kind of that one it made me really anxious, but it was a good episode.
Wait, guys, is this true?
What true?
Dracula ended up fighting Satan.
Probably.
Also, Trigger Bones, the point of Tilt Brush is to make awesome artistic works in VR. Right now we're making a haunted house and filling it with stuff that our thumpers, all you guys, have recommended.
That was better though.
Right.
That's good. That's good. Oh, snap!
Wait, where's it?
Liz!
Oh,
my
man.
gosh.
Go out.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
Yes.
So good, so good.
Take a seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica
Yeah.
Jones and Luke Cage.
Everybody's doing
Oh my
it.
god,
So
the
great.
wig looks so good.
Wow.
Do you know you're my favorite superhero, Scott?
Thank you. I'm glad.
I have a poster.
Oh really?
Yes. And my
Chocolate
favorite era of my favorite superhero.
Aw.
That is a rare opinion about Superboy.
Oh hell yeah.
That's
90s
awesome.
Superboy, 100%.
No. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Best era
I'm
was
an
2000.
alcoholic.
What? 1999 to 2003. Young Justice / Teen Titans Superboy.
I can see that, yeah. I like that 2003 is Teen Titans / Young Justice.
Yes.
Because yeah, that's Young Justice is the 2003 Teen Titans in the TV show.
Silly Sonny, don't even be playing.
It's Mr. Clean.
Don't even play.
Is that coffee you're drinking?
Yes, it is.
You like coffee?
You want to get some coffee?
Expanding some
Hold on,
horizons.
I gotta go get my
Hey,
coffee.
you should do that. Equal rights, right?
I gotta go get my
Equal
coffee now.
opportunity.
Oh. Dude, are you guys checking out this sweet murder house that Steph's making though?
I'm afraid of murder houses.
Hey, you'll love
Me
this
too.
one then. You'll love this one. Here, look at this.
Doesn't it seem like
What?
most people should be afraid of murder houses?
See, look, AJ.
Yeah, no thank you.
And not only that, like,
Grifter, did you
look at
confuse
all of
Charles
this
Barkley with
shit.
Gnarls Barkley? Or did you mean CeeLo Green? There's a lot of people
so
you could have just
creepy.
met.
I love the
So there's a
spider
second floor.
so much.
There's gonna be like a
Whoa.
corn maze, and then there's a door, obviously, when you go inside of it.
Damn, girl.
Well, to be fair, I am a millennial, so if this is a good price, I will still buy this house.
Because we po.
Yeah.
There may be no other way. Felonara, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Millennials known for their lack of equity.
And our laziness.
So, a couple of years ago, I tell everybody this because I really enjoy walking into rooms and people knowing who I'm dressed up as. A couple of years ago, I would say about a year, 2 years before the Jessica Jones TV show came out, we went to Comic-Con dressed almost exactly like we are now, except, you know, not the touches that were in the TV show. And AJ got recognized a couple times. Nobody thought I was in costume.
They're like, she's just stylish.
Yeah, basically.
Should have gotten the bright blue, what's her superhero?
The jewel costume?
Jewel, get the jewel costume.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I think with Jewel, she wouldn't have been recognized.
Liz,
That's
while
true,
we're
people
both
wouldn't recognize
out
Jewel
here
either.
For the Halloween edition of Full Tilt, I feel like we should tell the story about when we went to
The
haunted
haunted house?
together.
You mean the time that you abandoned me to my death? Is that the story we're telling?
Wow.
That might be the time that I'm talking about. That might be the time.
You know, so like, in all fairness, y'all,
I did warn you.
you did warn me. Like, Emily, so I love haunted houses. I gotta start the story where it begins.
Yeah.
I love haunted houses. AJ's not about that life.
No.
And
So he didn't even come.
No, but in his generosity, he bought 2 tickets
Oh.
to a big local haunted house. And he was like, you should go with Emily.
Take notes, guys.
And so I went. And so Emily and I went. I was really jazzed. I haven't been to a haunted house in years. And she warned me. She said, if there are chainsaws, I just want to let you know, I'm booking it.
Those are the exact same words.
And she's like, I don't mess with chainsaws.
Don't mess with chainsaws.
So
I remember you saying the same thing to me once we were teenagers.
Okay, actually, I'll tell that story after this.
So I was like, okay, you know, like whatever, it's fine. So we get through the haunted house.
But it wasn't fine, was it?
It was not fun.
We get through the haunted house, and at the very last section, you enter into, you know, and you've like had all these lights flash in your face. It's very disorienting. So by the time you get to the end, you can barely see anything. Anyways, and it's this really dark room with lots of mist and everything.
It was kind of like a western.
Yeah, there were like
Money.
Can we please get a full screen close up of AJ saying Sweet Christmas? Technology.
You guys are wonderful. I love you all.
we can absolutely make that happen, D&D Maniac.
I seem to find where. This camera?
Absolutely.
Camera 2?
Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
Camera 1 might be best.
Camera 1 might be better. Where's camera 1?
So we're Scott, Emily, and
You have to come over
I have to
here.
come over here. Do I have to like just lay on you guys?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Look into camera 1.
Sweet Christmas.
Oh yeah.
That was beautiful.
Also, I have
Clips
pictures.
at the ready. So we get into, and it's kind of like a
The weirdest part about
westernish.
that though, that haunted house in general was that weird part where you're like walking through the dark tunnel.
And there were like
dark tunnel to 1, and
and it was like inflated
yeah,
walls.
and we were just holding on to each other like no.
And I think the end came like right after
Yeah.
that, because we were like so
Super
disoriented
disoriented.
and holding on to each other, and then we get into this last room, and like I said, it's all dark, you can barely see where you're supposed to be going, and we hear vroom, and 1 second Emily's there, and the next second she's fucking gone.
I was
like
gone.
Like, I have never seen a human being move that Usain Bolt ain't got shit on Emily being chased
Emily with
by a
chainsaw.
The
chainsaw
best part
maniac.
too was that like, I just decided, fuck this abandoned ship. There are nobody in this room is getting saved. I'm just running.
You're like, no train out of here.
Just failed.
This is
Like,
not happening.
I
This
could
is
barely
not
tell
happening.
where I was going. Like, it took me a little bit.
See-
I think one of the chainsaw maniacs had to show me where the exit
Oh
was.
my god.
And then I get out, and she's not even there. Like, I had to go looking, and she's like walking back. Like, I'm sorry. Like, well, I guess we know how far our
I
friendship
know.
goes.
So the reality too is it's even better because it was kind of a set. There were like a couple houses, and I went to like run into one of the houses. So like I was like, I'm gonna jump through the window. I'm gonna like roll.
You went full flight,
full
didn't you?
action hero.
She
Like
did.
yeah.
She did.
flight
Why
mode.
not?
It was.
Jesus.
I was
That's
not messing
horrifying.
around. So here's
Yeah.
another story. Let me move over here.
Yeah.
So excuse me. Here's another story that involves Scott. I think.
there was a haunted forest that we basically grew up going to. And
Nightmare at Beaver Lake.
Nightmare at Beaver Lake. And there is this one place where there is a guy that comes out and chases you with a chainsaw. And we had been the year before, but this year we were like, there's no way. We're gonna look him straight in the eye and say, not today.
Well, too bad you're not Arya, so I'm pretty sure that worked out for you.
So
How did that work out?
So like 5 of our friends, I don't know if you were there or not. I can't remember.
I don't think I was. I remember I was there the first year.
Yeah.
When the first time, because I remember
the first time I ran.
You running.
Yeah, my memory is of nobody deciding to say not today.
Yeah.
It was if there's gonna be a chainsaw, we're getting the fuck out.
We're booking it. Yeah. So that was the first year.
It was my job to hold our spot
the
in line.
Next year, yes, always. And then the next year, 5 of us linked arms and we were like, we're not today. So we link arms and we're like, we're gonna do this. And then I hear a chainsaw from behind me and I'm just like, no, boom, gone, just completely gone. And then like my friends found me like 10 minutes later and I was like, sorry, I'm glad you're alive. But then the guy was like chasing me because, you know.
Why not?
I mean, because you ran.
Right, because I ran into like a creepy butcher shop and then the butcher was like, rah! And I was like, no!
That's great.
Yeah, that's what you
Oh
get.
my God.
That is what
Good times.
It was good times.
And Rob, I just want to point out that he's not Con-El. He's the Metropolis kid.
Yeah.
Also possibly Superboy, but don't call him Superboy!
Don't mess with the S. I wish I had an S on the back of this jacket.
That would be great.
I borrowed it from a friend, so I didn't have time to like paint an S or anything.
He
Or,
even did a
like,
post where he
hit
does this,
something.
or
But
this.
yeah, right.
That was it! I have that comic, I have
Oh
that
my
poster.
gosh, this Emily
Nice.
fact from More to Steal. Emily will always put you first, especially if that's first in line to face a
It's true.
chainsaw.
It is in front of a chainsaw.
It's true.
You know, I
Fact checked.
I
True.
want to apologize, but here we all are today, and we're alive, so it's fine.
You know? It's
So yeah, chainsaw is not really my deal. Not really into
That is
it.
so funny, of all things.
I think about it, we've never heard any chainsaws on Vanquished. I wonder why.
Not.
This is
so good.
amazing.
This is awesome.
Carpets. What else did we decide to have? I didn't write QQ yet.
Someone asked whether or not the ghost on the door was intentional.
Where? What? No. No, it wasn't.
Or the dog on the door. They felt there was something on the door.
It was on the door.
So no, it was not
No.
intentional.
No, but you're gonna see things anyway, and that's fine. I feel seeing things is gonna be part of it, and it's gonna be the best part.
Nowhere to hide.
Oh shit, this is not what I wanted.
Oh my gosh. Did you just have red pants lying around? Like, was this a last minute decision?
It was a pretty, actually, one of my best friends came up to stay with me over the weekend. I threw a party in my apartment in Bellingham, and he was the Metropolis kid. And so I was like, oh my god, that'd be perfect for Monday. And so I'm borrowing his pants and jacket right now.
Nice.
Good job.
Did he shave his head though? Does he have like the proper 90s quad?
Well, he already has like kind of the right length dark hair.
Gotcha.
So he just was able to just kind of gel it to have that like little, thing going on over the
Nice,
forehead.
nice.
Yeah.
It really hurts me just to think about that.
Why would it hurt you? It should bring you great joy.
Because Superboy is my favorite DC character, but specifically after you get out
You
of
like
the
T-shirt
face.
Superboy?
No.
T-shirt Superboy and
No.
Young Justice Superboy.
The Superboy that dies fighting Superboy Prime is
Yes.
so fucking awesome.
Yes, he has so much good pathos, especially going from Young Justice all the way up through Teen Titans.
Best
Yeah.
Superboy is Superboy in Hawaii with Rex Leach and Roxy and dating Tana Moon and maybe possibly dating Knockout, who knows.
That is really creepy on so many
It
levels.
was so creepy, but whatever. It was glorious. He was all 90s. He was all like signing autographs and shit. It was great. It was great. Best Superboy is Lex Luthor.
Oh. Fighting words.
Jamoon, I don't know if we can hang anymore.
See, I was invested into the whole ship that they did Will They Won't They between him and Wonder Girl for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
It was a strung out thing, and they finally consummated it. Well, teenage consummate. No, they kissed.
Oh.
They're innocent.
Uh-uh.
No.
Phrasing!
I think
really
there
like the
actually
glowy
was an
eyes.
issue where they legitimately consummated it. I feel
Really?
like there is a losing
No,
your
because I
virginity
didn't-
issue of John's Titans.
A very
I could be wrong.
special.
No, because they never actually got together until after he died, and then he came and he was resurrected.
You're right.
And right before
I
this,
thought-
Just
In
right
case
before
anybody
Rebirth.
is wondering, this is the Frank and Zach and Rai right here.
Oh no.
yes,
That's where it's gonna be.
I thought when he died, she started doing Robin.
yeah, she did. But
That is
then-
true. That is true.
Yeah.
He was dead for like 4 years.
It wasn't that long. It's like
Yeah,
3
no,
years.
I
Yeah, it
passed
was
no
'cause of
judgment.
Infinite Crisis, he died, and then he came back in a Final Crisis tie-in.
Yeah, because it was right before 52. Like he had about
Yeah.
a year of the Superboy mini.
Right.
In
When
which
he
case-
died, he dies 2005, he comes back 2009, but the mini doesn't start till like another year. So yeah,
Right.
11 issues of Jeff Lemire Superboy.
I thought I painted this already.
Moon Week
Oh, I
Day.
did not, of course.
I'm
because-
my favorite Superboy is when he's a young Clark Kent with the Legion of Superheroes. I like.
Oh, really?
I like
whoa.
like
old
Superboy, yeah, like classic Superboy, like they used to not be able to call him that Superboy.
Gotcha.
But I just love the Legion. Too.
And I know the moon rules that consummating is not kissing. I regretted that choice right when I said
No,
it.
he didn't.
And if they're both teenagers, it's fine.
It's also
At least it's
frequently the
legal.
comic book version of Constantine.
Technically speaking, Khan is
Yeah,
only like 2
it's
years
the
old.
comic book. Like the comic
Shit.
book has, you know, what is that thing that
The Comics Code Authority.
yeah, that.
Well, that's been dead for like 40 years.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah, that was a big.
I
deal
don't
right
really
there.
read any of the major two anymore, so I just figured the other ones just didn't give a fuck.
So history lesson: the comic authorities was the first nearly kill, or the first case when American comics nearly died.
Yeah.
The
What
second
happened?
one was the late 90s.
Wait, what happened?
Well, a combination of things
it
happened to
Robert
comics
Fault?
in the well. First of all, superheroes just in general fell out of vogue after World War II. After World War II, comics were westerns and they were romance and they were comedy, like Archie. And then, but Superman and Wonder Woman and Batman still existed. In like 54, a dude named Frederick Wortham releases a book called Seduction of the Innocent,
Oh my god.
which suggests that comic books are making young men violent and they're making them gay relationships.
I've heard of that
Green
one.
Arrow
I know,
stuff.
Violently
It's
gay.
the same shit,
Yeah.
just recycled every
Yeah,
year.
yeah, exactly. And so what happens is basically
No,
there's
don't take responsibility with your parenting and teaching your children to think for themselves.
no,
no,
it's
no,
just
no.
the
We're
books.
it's the books, obviously.
yes, and
Also-
obviously
also-
Superman is corrupting our youth.
Yeah, and
Superman and
also-
Captain America.
Anything in media can make you gay.
Gay. Oh
Yeah.
Jesus,
That's
oh
true.
Christ, so scary.
So true.
If you see two men sharing a house, they're totally
It's
gonna
weird
make
that
you
it
gay.
keeps happening throughout history. It's
It
almost
is.
like
So do
it's
I,
like-
because people
it's almost like it's
value
supposed to happen.
straight marriage way too much, because this entire country's built around that.
It's good. So history keeps rebooting.
It's a good thing if you want it, but
Or do you mean that?
You know who you should blame is straight people because they keep making gay kids.
no, yeah. Exactly.
It's true.
Took two of you to make one of me,
That's true.
so hey, sorry, I
100%
don't
of
know
gay
what
kids. 100% of
Not
gay kids
true.
came out of heterosexual sex.
not
true.
true.
That's not true. 100% of gay kids that are born out of a lab. I want to keep the 100%.
Keep
All right,
digging that
we
hole,
don't need
man.
to like. We don't need to like go into every
Basically-
caveat.
Basically,
We know
Just
what
joking,
we know
just
gay people
joking,
don't
guys.
make other gay people gay people.
Just going,
are.
just joking. Keep going with your story.
Anyway, so comics die in the 50s, sort of, and the Comics Code Authority is actually, it's not, basically comics didn't want an FCC, so they made their own version. So the CCA wasn't actually a government agency, it was a bunch of people within the industry making their own agency to prevent the government from making their own. So that's why after like 20 years in the Bronze Age of the 70s, when there was Neil Adams was going to put out a cover of Green Arrow's sidekick Speedy shooting up heroin on the cover.
Wow.
One
Right?
of the most historic issues.
Yeah,
ever.
and the cover did end up coming out. I have a signed print of it by Neil Adams
I hate
in my
you.
house.
AJ loves Roy Harper.
Roy Harper is my second favorite DC hero.
I love Speedy. He's great. I always call him Speedy, but he's great. So that you know, things like that don't happen until one day. I think it was a John Romita Jr. cover. There was a Spider-Man book that they wanted to put out, and they were worried about the Comics Code Authority, and so they were like, "What if we just put it out anyway?" They didn't get approval. They put it out anyway, and what they found is nobody noticed. At that point, the whole Seduction of the Innocent thing had been gone for 20 years, so nobody cared about the stamp anymore, and the comic just sold like any other. The Comics Code Authority stayed around for a while afterwards, but it was immediately ignored. Like that My Ward is a Junkie cover actually has the CCA stamp on it. Because at that point, the CCA was just like, whatever, it's got Green Arrow, it's fine.
Which is funny
See,
because
now we realize how much it actually mattered.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And the 90s was more the CEO, a new CEO came in and bought Marvel and tried to turn it into a holding company and distribution company, and it failed, and that's why Diamond now has a benevolent monopoly over comic
it
distribution.
is not a benevolent monopoly.
Exactly. But
Okay.
it is not a benevolent monopoly, but it is also the only thing keeping comics alive, so that's why it is.
So, someone may fight me on this, and that's okay. But the 90s were like this weird time where, in a lot of ways, DC was way better than Marvel.
I would
As far as
agree with
I liked a lot of
As
the
far as
stuff
not
that was-
torpedoing the industry.
Well, as far as like the stories that were coming out and like the really interesting arcs that they were doing, like
Not to
Return
mention
of
what-
Superman aside,
Yes.
DC was doing a lot of really cool shit in the 90s. In the 90s is when we got Nightfall. The 90s is when we like the death of Superman was a really cool story until they boned the ending.
Yeah.
The 90s is when we got Zero Hour, which I really enjoyed at the time.
The 90s is where we got Mark Waid's Flash run for literally the whole 90s, which is, I think, and a lot of people agree with this, probably the best Flash that's ever been written. Because it's also the best, like, after that, it was Jeff Johns, who wrote a great run, but he's all about the rogues. Like, that book is more about the rogues than it is about Wally. And then Barry came back, and since then they've been trying to deal with having two Flashes.
Nobody will fight you for saying the 90s were a weird time.
They are,
I
they
love
are
that
a
comment.
weird
The
time.
only thing that I really enjoyed in Marvel that came out of so I was a Gen X fan. However, Gen X went downhill really quickly. Especially when what's his name, Larry Hama, got a hold of
I thought it
it.
was Warren Ellis that you hated.
Warren Ellis killed Everett, and for that I will never forgive him. But my favorite thing, probably the only thing that I look back on really, really fondly in totality that came out of the 90s in Marvel was Age of Apocalypse.
Was that 90s?
Yeah.
I think it was.
I'm pretty sure.
It was like 93 or something.
Yeah. Age of Apocalypse, in my opinion, was excellent.
So,
I loved it.
throwback.
They got so much money out of little Lizzie.
And Red Sun, while it didn't come out until several years later because it was too close to the end of the Cold War at the time, Superman Red Sun was written in 94.
Wow,
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, you also forgot Kingdom Come.
And yeah, Kingdom Come.
What is Kingdom Come?
Kingdom Come is a book mostly by Alex Ross. It was scripted by Mark Waid, but Alex Ross did most of the heavy lifting on it, and he also drew it.
Yeah, so
Alex Ross paints all the stuff. It's
so
absolutely
you might know Alex Ross because he's one of the most famous photorealistic comic artists there is.
I don't. Actually, you guys are talking to the person who doesn't know what 0 hour, doesn't mean what any of this means.
Well,
I don't even
0
know what the
hours,
Apocalypse
not
run was. I have never
Really, not
read
even Age of Apocalypse.
like any Marvel or DC comics.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay, that's fair.
Kingdom Come
I'm
is...
100% ignorant.
I feel like we need to have a sub goal now to teach Rai
Yeah,
Rai
we'll teach Rai Rai back, and we'll have like a month of graphic content where we just have like bring Rai Rai up to speed, like do better but with comics.
Do better with comics. Okay.
So, if it makes you feel any better, like when they start talking about modern stuff, they lose me entirely.
Okay.
I haven't
Here's
picked
some
up a
Alex Ross
DC or a Marvel comic, I would say, in a good 10 years.
So Kingdom Come is a book about basically like it's been maybe 10 or so years since the main Justice League has like retired.
Okay.
And a new era of superheroes have risen, and they're a little more brutal. They kill people. They're a little more 90s. And very much the whole theme of the book is Alex Ross kind of complaining about how the 90s are made comics too dark, and especially made the world of Superman too dark.
Cool. So they all became like anti-heroes.
Yeah, and so like Superman's all retired, and then this dude starts like hearing the voice of God, and then goes finds the old Superman. And there's this kind of big war between the old superheroes and the new superheroes, but at the same time a war between like metahumans and normal humans. And Captain Marvel, being all of those things, is caught right in the middle.
And you get one of the coolest anti-heroes ever though from it. And wow, I can't remember his
Magog?
name. Yes, Magog.
I agree, but that's only true in Kingdom Come.
Correct.
Whenever
exactly.
Magog is in any other book, it's a fucking nightmare.
Well, Magog to me is like Pyramid Head in Silent Hill. In that it works only in Silent Hill 2, and if you try to take him out of the context of it, it's stupid.
Yeah, it works because of the context.
Yes.
Yeah, and Magog is the symbol of the. He's basically kind of the new Superman. He there was a big moment where he saved the day by killing somebody and became a big hero, and it kind of changed the world's approach to superheroes. And so he is the anti-hero that brought about the 90s essentially in Kingdom Come.
And his name
He's
is
Jim Lee.
Yeah.
my god.
That gives me two thoughts though. One, I need to let you know that there's new Generation X coming out next year.
Yep.
They're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense because we're no longer in the 90s, so why can't you make a Generation X?
Have you seen the books that are coming out?
There's so many
They're
books coming
all
out.
the 90s. Cable, X-Men Gold, X-Men Blue, Generation X. It's all 90s.
Pokemon or
Poke-X.
Sing.
In the 90s, they referred to the two X-Men teams as the Blue Team and the
Yeah.
Gold Team. So thus,
Cyclops and
Yeah.
Storm.
Yeah,
as the
it's-
leaders.
Oh god, there should only be one team sport. Shit.
Amen.
I
There
want
was
a
for a while.
thieving freaking like woman of color.
Money.
Here's $5 to get that do better with comics show on the drawing board.
There you go. Here's a
Thanks.
start. There's your fun.
Thanks
There's
for
your
it, Equata.
kickstarting.
Thank you so much.
There's your kickstart.
There's like 100
X-Men.
X-Men comics now. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
The problem with X-Men I've always noticed is that it's a feast or famine. Either it's really unpopular, in which case you only have one or two good books, or it gets popular again for whatever reason. It's usually the movies or a good tie-in, and then suddenly you try to cash in on it, you'll get so many books.
yeah.
Because there's so many X-Men that are quality characters throughout the years that it just can't fit them all into a single book.
Here's a creepy room where everything's starting to destroy itself. Super
That's
great,
really
guys.
Ooh.
Cool.
I love the cool texture of the wallpaper stuff that you're
Yeah, it's the paper. It's the paper one. It's so good. Also, blacking out stuff in this thing is really fun because I'm having this huge black background. Like, oh, this is the door. You're like, oh my fucking god, why is
Yeah.
there a house here?
Woo.
And
You
it's
know-
like going around, like, oh, why is everything falling apart all of a sudden? You know? Because you're like, oh, there's nothing here.
See?
Fuck!
You just
Stuff
fall
like
off.
this. Fuck. Stuff like this is why nobody will ever convince me that VR is not the coolest shit.
Yeah.
So cool.
We're just waiting on the good devs to
The
get
real
into
deal.
it. That's all.
I
That's really
don't. I don't know anybody who is underwhelmed by VR that's actually tried it.
Yeah.
Right?
It is
Really?
hard to appreciate.
I am
sometimes.
underwhelmed by VR, but this is coming from a game design perspective.
Oh, okay.
That I
Yeah.
understand.
yes.
I understand from a design perspective. It's still in its infancy.
I want to use this program to tell stories because this is so not what this program is for. Because I want to push like what I'm able to do and show, and that's kind of why I did the Marachi and the Queen. Okay, so I'll show you the tree that I made way back. Let me save this really quick.
Is there really
Steph, I think that's so important because like so much of like these new tech platforms is they're designed for one thing. Hey, what's up, Mitch? And then it's like they find out that they didn't have the right idea at all. Like Vine, you used to just like you could only take pictures like of your environment. You couldn't do like the selfie with it. And then once they added the selfie feature, it took off.
I see Princess Leia.
So
Where is everything?
so far now, I've met
So-
two people
so
that are
here you
unimpressed
go.
by VR, and
Right.
both are game
The
devs.
fucking forest.
Oh, that's
well,
so cool.
so
Maybe a trend, and also made us
And then the fucking
anecdotal
wolf.
evidence is bullshit.
Oh,
And then there was another one. I was doing
Damn.
this.
Yeah, keep
This
going.
This is the gateway.
Oh shit!
This is the gateway
my
to the
plastic
underworld
glass.
that I made.
you did too. You did so good.
Come on, come on.
Where's your costume?
Go on camera so they can see you.
You look amazing.
Oh, wait till I put the
Yes,
mask on. Do you see that mask over there? That's.
Oh yeah, okay, there we go. I was like, I saw your costume earlier.
Tara, my costume is like drenched in.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'll show you this. Here, look. I made a haunted. Oh wait, this is not it. Hold on. This is not it. Cancel. This is not it. This is something else. Made a haunted house.
creepy.
Oh no.
That's barely it. Just wait.
No.
Oh my gosh, you like did like in-depth things.
Look at
Ah! Ooh, spooky.
Question is,
So this is what the
your
house looks
son,
like.
does his costume match?
So yes.
Teeny
Question is, did he wear it? No. He was just like, no costume,
Here, look at this
no.
haunted house. Look at this shit.
This is amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like
No,
in your
you're
way.
fine,
I'm
you're
trying
fine.
to.
No,
let me go
I'm
stand by
not
the
gonna
TV
hit
so I
you.
can see it better.
And it's like the little monster up here when you get up here. Monsters and hands. Oh god. And then in the hallway.
I like how you like really thought of the structure of the
Oh yeah. Nowhere to hide. And then there's a Zack monster down here.
I can see the frowny face.
Yeah, and then there's a poor Rai Rai who's like, I don't want to be here.
Wait, can you like walk?
Kind of, yeah. So you can like teleport, but it's kind of, I'm just from a design perspective, I want to be able to see everything. That's why I do that.
I love that
But yeah, you can.
use right above the.
Yeah, exactly. So I can open this to about the size I want it to, and I can go. I can like explore.
Yeah.
Nice blood splatter.
So we've got like 10 minutes left. Should we take a journey through this haunted house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your costume?
It is.
Dress up as
drenched
So,
in
like-
gallons of
Take your
sweat.
glasses off.
This is the coolest bit too.
Oh,
Just
he's
like,
messing with Zach.
Oh, sorry guys, I forgot.
Hey, Robert, can you just that way just a smidge?
Sure.
so like the cool part is like you're like, where's this house? And then you actually go around this corner at the freaking living room, and the whole house falls apart.
Plus, I'm dressed as a Pacific Northwest resident.
Oh my gosh. You're a lumberjack.
I'm a lumberjack.
There's a
And
lot of
you're
those these
okay.
this year.
And I'm okay.
And then you can come up here.
That's my favorite one, the spider.
You always say things. I'm like, yes.
I understood that reference.
I
Oh,
understood
God.
that. always says good things.
So guys, we are gonna be playing Nightmare the game.
Nightmare.
It's fun. It's super creepy. And there are 6 different like grave keepers. What is the word? Grave master?
Gatekeepers.
Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper. Wow.
I'm basically an
Let me
expert on
just
Nightmare.
like put a
People
couple
know we're not
words
playing
together.
Vanquish? Do people know?
Yeah.
Yes,
do.
yes, they know.
Oh, this
I
night
know.
sky makes everything
Where's that?
purple. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Zach needs the day.
He needs
Yes,
We
but next week
destroyed
we'll be
him on
back.
Saturday.
He's
On
very
Saturday.
bad at self-care.
Yes.
That
Preach
too.
yourself.
Well, we did get a
Learn that.
studio for Hyper RPG South, which is
Woo!
fucking sick.
Yeah, we did it, guys. Beat that goal.
That was awesome.
Thank you all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Vicken, in case you didn't catch it, it's Nightmare, which is a game you play with a VHS. So that should say everything you need to know, really.
Yeah.
The pinnacle of 90s gaming.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It was made in 1991.
What was made in 91?
Nightmare.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. So, did you guys like find a VCR? Do you have a DVD?
We're pulling it up on
YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Nice.
So we're not
nice.
like going super old school, but
Yes.
You know, I love those
Somebody
old.
loves Mitch.
It's
loves
Mitch.
Nightmare.
I love those old
Hi,
VHS
boss.
games. Is AJ
Yeah.
Luke Cage? He is Luke Cage.
I am Luke
Yes.
Cage.
I'm so shocked that the person that knows a 1991 VHS game
Is
and loves
Mitch?
it is Mitch in chat.
I'm Mitch.
What a huge fucking
Whoa,
surprise.
nice.
Hey.
Denoyo just crushed that cup.
Show of hands. Did anybody else have the VHS Star Trek game?
and by show of hands she means show of sharks.
Show of sharks. Show me a shark.
I like
If-
how we've done that now.
If you had the that one where the Klingons take over the Enterprise
That's amazing.
and you had to fight
Par
that dude.
24601 though. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you so
that
much.
follow.
Welcome.
Prepare
You're a
for.
thumper and trading now.
And he called you a pooge. Yeah.
Foosh.
That sounds really like you pooge.
It's like apparently like a worm or something.
Ew.
Oh.
So, Sonny, how dare you infer that Betamax is inferior to VHS?
I don't think
Hey, I like Betamax.
That's what I'm saying.
Betamax got an upgrade.
I didn't get an upgrade.
Poor Betamax never had a chance.
I'm so confused now what happened to Betamax, like in terms of all canon.
Right?
Oh,
Do you guys want to know what Mitch HBS went as for Halloween?
Yes.
At
Yeah.
Current Schemes?
Is it Batman?
It might be Lord Commander Carol.
Even as Camille.
Oh, nice!
So
So he just went in his BattleTech gear.
Yes.
Even better.
So your prop was just the whiskey.
Yeah, it was a cigar. and-
Sorry. Let's unpack this quote. Beta lost the porn war.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, Beta did indeed lose.
Yeah.
War.
Yeah, VHS won out over Betamax.
Oh,
because
oh,
Batman
okay.
went with
Yeah.
it.
Dude, funny fact, almost every
Well, one
single
of the
piece of
big
technology
reasons
is driven
anyway.
off of porn.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
blue.
that
That's
makes
why
sense.
blue.
It was a little different because Blu-ray beat HD DVD because Disney went with Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Wait, but where did they get
was
the
gonna
idea
say,
for Twitch?
Oh my. I have VHS.
What do you think
Disney,
people do?
and it's-
What do you think people actually use eating for?
Subscriber.
Yeah! Thank you.
Welcome to the
Bar.
Ojimbo.
That's awesome.
Welcome, Bar.
You're just in
You're
time.
Thumper. You're part of the Thumper family.
Yeah. Do you think people just watch eating because they're hungry?
Nope.
Wow, that's really creepy.
What? The Twitch thing. You're talking about Twitch. Where did Twitch come from? Like, you think people you think the majority of eating is like part of it's hanging out, but like the underlying thing is like no.
Well, okay, so with the social eating thing though,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
something that came out of Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mitch is the one who got it right though. He's like my
I told
when I
my
told my
family.
family.
About what
And
we
it's
do on DFA,
not-
they said, you're a cam girl now?
Yeah. That's
You know, no one said that to me. I'm pretty pleased.
it. Yeah,
That's
me too.
because they respect you.
Oh,
Oh shit! Now I just realized shots fired.
oh, these
Shots
look at these little
fired.
creepy arms. Look at these creepy little arms, guys. This is so great.
That's really good.
Yeah, that too. Please don't shame people who do things by consent.
True.
Yeah.
Totally valid.
They figured out how to make money live streaming way faster than we did.
Hell
Yeah, like they're way ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Way
The
ahead of
only
the
thing
curve.
sweeter than Christmas
Fucking
are Luke
entrepreneurs.
Cage's handprints. Aww! That's really cute. I like that comment. I don't get to see very many of them because I have to squint because I never wear my glasses here. But my glasses don't actually fit with my hair.
Yeah,
I was like
Yeah.
at work today because I wore this all day. I had to wear my
course.
glasses like at the end of my nose, and it was taping like
So
this.
you're half as Erida.
I was half Erida, half Princess Leia, Altera.
Awesome.
Wait, so you wear glasses all the time?
I wear when I'm reading and writing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've
Yeah.
never seen
Green
many
Eyed
glasses.
Trombonus was
My glasses
asking.
are kind of broken and they're like loose, so I have to like push them up all the time, and I figured that would be really annoying to watch, so I don't watch where I'm doing the show.
Green Eyed Trombonus was asking if Erida, when she's sad, has a little like cloud of rain.
That actually happens. Oh, not clouds of rain. Usually clouds of like
Lord of the Rings.
Trying to make yourself
sad
happy.
things.
Trying to make
Yeah,
yourself
happy.
happier.
Or like if she's not thinking about it, it'll probably be sad things. But if she's trying to make herself happy, it's usually kittens or Lord of the Rings.
Or Lord of the Rings Kittens.
Or Lord of the Rings kittens. Which
That sounds like fan art.
If she was like really trying to beat herself up, she might do that. Just like
That's true.
raid cloud. Oh, I deserve this.
We were being Erida, who dressed up as Princess Leia for Halloween. Yep. Hey, basically.
I love watching that.
Oh, you're so talented.
I do want to
Kills
give
me.
one last DFA shout out though. If anyone remembers Lazarus from DFA, he dressed up as Gerlach as well.
That's
Amazing.
awesome.
It's great.
Oh.
That's a great troll.
It's your last DFA shout out ever now.
Yes.
DFA Renegades this week should be really awesome. Tony
Yeah.
is going to be playing the villain.
Really?
Yeah.
He's gonna do an accent?
I don't know.
Can it just be Cromwell?
Just like straight up across. I was Galusha when I was on DFA.
Yeah, that's as close as we've gone to crossing the
Boy,
streams, and we'll
More
probably
crossovers.
never cross the streams that much ever again.
I'm excited to play.
I
Sonic.
blew it.
No, we gotta schedule that.
That's true. I was thinking about that today. As I am making an entirely new
I
schedule.
want you and I want Sally as a villain because I really want her to be like the exasperated. God, I just lost the bet. Can you guys just die so I can go home? Or she can pilot the Catless.
Just make Sally be Sally.
Yeah, just be Sally. It's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be wonderful.
I think
I don't
Tyler
know what
already
kind of
has
villain I
plans
wanna
for
be.
that. It's
Nice.
good news.
Speaking of
Nice.
scheduling,
Yeah.
we have discussed interest in a vanquished episode of the.
Then you walk on.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Tell me when you're available.
So let's
What?
let's start putting that into Mr. Schedule guys.
You guys
here.
should
I'm
do
saying
that.
I'm saying that on camera
Okay.
because I really fucking want it to happen.
But also, I'm not gonna spoil what it is that we said that we would do if we did a
Yeah, oh, we have-
vanquished cast
Fair.
gauntlet.
Oh, wait,
But
so-
trust that there are plans.
There are.
So I'm gonna queue up Liz Edwards'
are
spooky
plans.
night because
Yeah,
you guys have
let's
to
do it.
understand exactly where I'm
Yep.
trying to learn things. And you want to talk about learning how to draw? You learn
Yeah.
from watching this.
Renegades do have the high score now, though.
I heard
They
that.
do.
And it pissed off Zach royally.
Yeah, it's great.
Excellent.
Good, excellent.
No Seattle screw job.
So good.
This is
fucking
pretty. What is?
lion.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And it's great because you can actually see it in 3D as a comic kind of illustration. Which I really like what she does. She's making this a lady night at first, and it's like, no, I'll make it spooky. Like spooky
Okay,
lady
you
night.
didn't do this.
No, this is Liz. This is Liz Edwards, and this is what I learned how to. I saw her stuff, looked it up, and then just kind of followed what she was doing and learned how to build stuff.
Oh, look at the
Cool.
skull. I like skulls.
All the black, it's so
That
good.
is so pretty.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yep, and then it's just like, what?
What is happening? I love it.
Keeps getting cooler.
She does amazing things. It's incredible. So it's like how I learned how to draw that Strix that you saw, like learning how to layer markers. This is all marker. And then I did the Lamasu like this too.
Cool.
Someone needs to be able to
Look
like
at this
export
hand.
this out to
Look
like
at this hand.
printers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you go?
That is a thing.
Can you
I don't
3D
know if
print
it's
this?
with this app, but I know that I saw at one of the Comic Cons over this last summer, Jim Lee drew with
So this
3D
is
printed,
something
like,
that
a
I
little Hulk.
drew. Compared
Oh, I
to
love
what
this one.
Compare. I'm gonna
Oh.
compare what I did.
This is one of my favorite drawings Steph has done.
Because
Oh, this
And
one's
while we're watching
Wow.
this, thank you so much, you guys,
Thank
for
you so
tuning
much.
in and
Yes.
hanging out with us on Full Tilt. It's always a good time to make some art and hang out and talk with the thumpers. So
It's got
we
some good trolls in
to,
today,
and get
too.
some good trolling going.
Yeah.
Thank
Lot
you
of
for
trolling.
helping us build our haunted mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to get ready for Nightmare, which is gonna be really fun. VCR goodness.
I have
90s
no idea
throwback.
We
what-
gotta
I have
fire
no
up the
idea what
VCR,
this
get it
is.
ready for the show.
I've never played
So,
a
we gotta sign
no
up
idea
to
what
get
to
ready for
expect.
the show.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the follows and all the subs today and the resubs.
We're 2 subs away from a Steam Key.
Get on it! Woo! Get on it, guys.
All right.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, Thumpers.
All right, see you guys.
Have a safe